No, tell me.
The thing that they wish,
What do I know?
the things that they wish to start on other people happen to them. You don't want to wish bad luck on people. You don't
Well,
want people.
Jay, I don't need the aggravation from the
I
beats in
know,
the
but
back. I really don't.
don't aggravate yourself then. By the way,
Well, I'm not
why do people put their glasses up top of their head like that?
because I'm not gonna put them on my keyboard. It gets in the way. I've got
Why-
one monitor, two monitors,
But you
three
don't even put them
monitors.
on in the show, so why do you even have them on?
Yes, I do.
Let me see. Put them on.
I wear them a lot.
Let me see. Put them on. You're not doing the show, you don't.
Yeah, I do.
They look good on you, Howard.
They're cheap computer glasses, just blue blockers. I don't even know if they're good. But I'll tell you what. There's a lot of stuff going on with light.
Cause what?
A lot of stuff going on with light. So when you think,
With
oh wait
light?
a minute, no, wait a second.
Tell me about it. Love me. Love me like it. Love me like you do.
I must have the YouTube. Oh, there it is. Okay, all right, much better. No, there's a lot of stuff going on with light, meaning uh, certain lights are bad for you. Everybody has
Good
gotten
morning,
away from
Shirley Brown.
incandescent
Good
bulbs.
monkey. Good morning, Deb S. So maybe you're dark.
Everybody's gotten away from incandescent bulbs and replaced it with these uh, LEDs or the fluorescent lights. I watched them take a condo here, and they disabled all the ceiling lights and put in what you would find in a factory, fluorescent lights, and they're doing 1 day rentals. The scumbags. It's not a it's against Thai law because you're competing with hotels. Thais are very careful about what they let foreigners do in Thailand because they don't want competition against Thai people. So you'll never see a foreigner driving a taxi.
Good
You'll
morning,
never
Sir
see a
Fitz.
foreigner.
Good
You'll
morning.
never see a foreigner as a tour guide. That's a job for Thais. It's
Okay.
protected, and they're pretty smart about it. We're not smart at all. We let people come into the country, and we've had whole IT departments
Well,
that
that's
have been
because we
destroyed.
allow people that have um that have talent to use them. We're not. We
But we're hurting the people with talents in America.
no. We're a
They
free
bring in
society.
they bring in Indian Jay. They bring in Indians. Then they take the people who are working the job already to teach the Indians and train them to take over their jobs, and then they get fired. Now you tell me, you fish a lot. You've not seen that.
No, I haven't.
So they don't bring in Indian architects where you work.
Where I work, they bring in all kinds of people.
I mean
It's a diverse
the
company.
Indians are very educated and they're hardworking, but they take American jobs from American people. And Thailand won't have any of that. You can't come in here like China buying up farmland and buying up. Foreigners can't buy land here. Just cannot. They buy it through their wife, and then the wife decides to take the property and shut them out. That happens an awful lot. But nobody plays that game here. And I don't know if it's like that in Japan. So you don't even the Japanese now want to let in the northern Africans, the ones that are Muslim, and let them come in Japan. Look how that's worked in Paris. Parisians are not safe.
You got something against Muslims?
I got something against anybody coming in and changing the culture. Yes. I go to Paris. If I go to Paris, I want to see Parisians. I want to see French things. I don't want to see Muslims. Did I say that with
That's
some
what the
kind of?
Thailand that's what the Thai say about you. They don't want to see you there.
What the fuck do you know? You don't know what you're talking about. You should chew your nuts and shut up. Seriously, you don't know
Well,
what you're
they
talking about.
well they might not. Well, I mean, he doesn't. He may know. Good morning, B. Butch. Good morning, Gary. He may know what he's talking about. They may not. They may not. All ties want you there.
How
You
do you
come to
know
their
that, Jay?
well because you come to their by your own
I do what?
admission. You come to their
And
Starbucks and you make trouble like an outsider.
they wouldn't be caught dead buying a coffee at a Starbucks.
Doesn't
You know,
matter. They
you
don't want
pay
you.
$7 for a
They
coffee.
don't want. They
You may
don't want
like
you.
paying seven
They
dollars
don't
for
want
coffee. I
you
don't.
making trouble.
I don't make trouble.
Yeah, that's not what they said.
I
Word
don't.
on the street.
That was not what who said. Let's talk real. I don't make.
That's
I don't
not
make
what.
trouble. I
Did
live
you or did
here.
you
I
not?
spend my. I live
Did
here.
you
I
or did
spend
you
my
not
money
make
here.
trouble? Did you or did you not make trouble?
When
At the Starbucks.
that was in Havertown.
It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
You make trouble.
Exactly,
You're a
Sequoia.
troublemaker. You're an
That was in
outsider.
Havertown.
You're an outsider making trouble in their country.
Oh, I can't wait to get my
What's up,
beachfront
Bernard?
boy.
Good morning.
I just want to get spoiled. If you don't like that, give it
Hey, you know it's funny. I'm laughing because I seen an article about making people who are not from Thailand, and you go there and you make trouble. He said they all bond together against you. They say it's not a good thing to do.
what are you talking about?
Yeah.
Is that true or not? Do they? Do
I
they
Good
all?
morning,
tell me what
Sequoia.
you
They
tell
take
me what you
sides.
just said.
The article. Okay, the article I read. It says that if an outsider from Thailand gets in trouble there, makes trouble, they all bond together against you immediately. They
No, they
don't take.
don't.
Well, that's what it
They
said.
they got a lot of trouble with the Israelis lately. The Israelis are being really stupid and not being representative of Israel
Good
at all.
morning,
They're
Willie
being
Sin.
douchebags,
Good morning, Willie
and they're
Sin.
not happy about that. The British seem to love getting in fights. I'll always remember the article about the one Brit guy that punched out his friend while they were drinking. His friend falls, hits his head on the curb, and dies. Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
The British do that all the time, and they're always starting
Um,
fights. Jonathan,
Sequoia says the
who
man
gives a
talking
fuck what
about
she
beachfront
says?
property in Gaza. Hypocrite.
Suck my balls, Sequoia. You know the Jonathan won't let me take him anywhere where there's Brits because they're always picking for a fight.
Well,
Even if they're eating by themselves. We don't go to British pubs. They all smoke. I don't like being with British. I'll tell you that. The Germans are okay. The Norwegians are okay. The Irish, oh fuck them. I
How
don't
are
want
you
anything
talking
to do with
about a
any
whole
of them.
race of people? It has to be
That's right.
some that you. Come on,
Of
man.
course there are, but there's not enough. There's too many that are causing trouble here.
um,
How
somebody
much
sent
money
me
do you
this.
think?
I was just sent this T-shirt. Arguing with me is crazy because my goal isn't to win; it's to make you as mad as I can. They said that's who you are, Howard. Good morning, Toy.
Well, whoever said that, Jake, can suck my balls too. Fuck them.
a lot of
Jeez.
Like I care.
ball sucking going on.
You know
Early in the
what?
morning.
There was a lot of ball sucking last night going on. I'll tell you. You want step by step? I'll
Good
be
morning,
happy to tell
Lathers.
you.
Good morning, good morning. I'd like to say good morning with a song for you. Good morning, good morning. I'd like to say good morning with a song or two. It's a wonderful day in the neighborhood, a wonderful day for a neighbor. Would you be mine? Would you be mine? Kings in the morning listeners, good morning, EMAC. Would you be My neighbor. Good morning,
I'll
Ali.
be
Would
the
you be my
first. I'll
neighbor?
be your neighbor. Why
Yeah,
not leave
Paul.
first?
Man, I got you a chair, man, when you come over.
Mm. Good morning, Howard. Would you be my neighbor?
Oh, Jay, I'd move in there, and suddenly everybody would think I own the place.
Good morning, Bernard. Would you be my neighbor?
Yeah, down as long as I live on the opposite side of Howard, down the block.
Oh, Bernard, well, you don't play chess.
Good morning.
I play chess.
Good morning, Sir Fisher-Lot. Would you be my neighbor?
Yes, Jay, but no mean people allowed.
Right.
So you
Define
want
mean people, Sir Fish-a-Lot.
you?
You.
Oh, fuck everybody.
Howard, do you like flowers?
Yeah.
Okay, you got a
Good
little
morning,
Shit,
Delia.
I used to go to the flower show in Philadelphia all the time. Loved it.
Um,
It's just like
Delia
living in a
said.
flower
Delia
shop.
said, don't be insulting beach balls by comparing them to OAJ.
She's entitled to her
There you-
opinion.
There you're looking for some. She looking for some retaliation.
Oh my God! Here's the po' boy. So does my microphone sound good?
Yes.
Yeah.
Good.
Too good.
Not overmodulating. It's right.
We gotta teach. Chief
Turn
has
it down
to.
some.
I think it's my headset. It doesn't work with Chief's
Yes, sir.
headset.
Turn your mic down some, OAJ. You're too loud.
Okay.
That's not true, OAJ. You sound just fine.
Well, I'll turn it down a little bit.
Lower.
You sound just fine. He's just
I
messing
just
with
want
you.
good quality. That headset that I've been using for now is fine, but my Mac for some reason turns down the volume automatically. I got to figure out why, and then couple that with the beast in the back turning my thing to 48%.
Nobody's done anything to you.
She did
I
do
don't know.
that.
There is no beast in the back. The only person in the back is Snitchy Smurf.
That's the one.
That's the one.
That's the one. Hey, I got some thoughts about your connection issues. I'm beginning to think that maybe it is that computer.
It is. It's the computer because right now I'm on my phone, and I got the computer on here so I can read comments. Howard, come on.
You also,
Sir Fisher-Lot and you were having a conversation, and we said something. You lost it and said, "What the f do you know? You replace intelligent with filth."
I bring intelligence.
Good morning, Jelena. But you
Butch can suck
replace.
my balls too.
There you go. That's the filth he's talking about.
It's all right. Nothing wrong
He's so
with that.
used to it, it's not filth to him.
Well, I mean, he's so used to having people come over sucking his balls, but he paid for it. Those boys are used. Those.
You know,
Now, let me ask you a question, Howard. Have you ever
Yeah.
played somebody in advance, found out it was a boy, and said, "You know what? You got to at least suck my balls."
No.
Damn, Jay, you trying to talk? This is cross up Thursday.
Sometimes. Look, I fed her last night. I made her a real New Zealand steak.
I tried to cross
I
him
never
up,
saw
Ali.
anybody.
Yeah, it's cross up Thursday.
Oh, so he
I
said
never
he
saw
puts
anybody
them out.
eat a steak and
That
not
nigga
enjoy
put
it.
him all the way out.
Look, I spend my money here. My money goes into the economy. I don't care if it goes into the economy through a hugger. I don't care if it goes in through buying food or buying a chair. This chair cost me $500. That went into the economy here in Thailand.
500. It cost you 500 baht, not $500.
$500. No, it was about 21,000 baht.
And why would you pay 21,000 baht for a chair?
Because you need a good chair. First thing I bought here was a standing desk. and this chair. This is an Ergo Human chair. It's a lot more money than I would pay for it in America, but it's the same chair. I left one in America.
So watch this, you guys. The Lakers, I mean, the Sacramento Kings have Dennis Schroeder, Zach LaVine, DeMar DeRozan, and Russell Westbrook. And somebody think that they got a great team. I said, yeah, if it was 20 years ago.
Thank you. I was going to need a white man alert. I didn't know I didn't know any of those people.
How much does DeMar have left, Jay? DeMar Rosen.
One more year. Good morning, Adrian Lord.
What happened to the word of the day?
We haven't done it yet, Howard.
Yeah,
Well, let's do it. Anything not to talk about sports.
Nigga, we don't have to talk about penises either, nigga.
Now your sissyism is coming out. So you don't like to talk about sports, huh?
I don't care anything about sports.
I know it's too masculine for you.
It's not that it's too masculine. It just doesn't
Sound like
interest me.
Yeah, it's masculine.
I just don't care. I told you on Super Bowl Sunday, I won't know who's playing unless somebody tells me.
What about when the Lady Boys come out? Will you know who's playing? The Lady Boys are out.
Fuck me. All my friends are sending me messages.
The Lady Boys are out.
Hips replaced.
The Lady Boys are out.
Oh, Jay.
The Lady Boys. The Lady Boys.
Stick to the sports and not the fucking ladies. You got the same problem in America. Yeah, that's all you talk about is the transgenders.
No, but they're not coming to our house. You got them coming to your house. You paying them.
You invited one. You invited one to your house.
Jay said they're not coming to a house. You got them coming to your house.
A transgender.
Good morning, Vernica. You got them. You calling them, or you engaging with them on social media.
Where is our transgender? I don't see him.
You're here early, bro. You're the target.
Come on, bring Fluffy. Bring Fluffy on.
He's not here.
We got you.
I'm beginning to think that all these women who make comments that they're just mental.
You know the strange thing about it is straight people make gay people.
Straight people what?
Straight people make gay people.
No, that's not true.
You don't think so? Like a normal mother and father have a child, and then that child it's gay. I mean, like.
No, it may be some gayisms between a mother and father you don't know about.
You wrong.
They was in the closet, Bernard.
Oh, okay. You guys are crazy.
Oh, I stopped drinking caffeinated tea.
Good morning, Lino.
I'm drinking
and I don't,
ginger tea. Real
You
ginger.
know what? I don't care about somebody being gay. It's just that OAJ, he acts like he just.
What are you saying?
I think you are in Thailand with the land of the lady boys because you enjoyed ladies, even if they're
You
boys.
live in LA and Sacramento. It's full
Okay.
of
No.
Why don't you go take a what's that street where they all walk around naked?
Thailand is called the land of the lady boys. The land of. You move there.
Because
you move to the land of the lady boys. Not
you live in LA.
Good morning, Lee Fletcher.
Moved to LA. What the fuck?
And LA is the land of movie stars.
And
the land of movie stars. Now, let me ask you a question. What the land of movie stars or the land of lady boys?
Look, I wish I had gotten into the theater because there's so many fags in the theater. A straight man can pick up women like crazy. I would have had a great time. And I
Or
like being on stage. I like being in front of the camera.
it's also a place where ladyboys dwell, and it would have been a natural
You live
habitat
in
for them.
LA, Jay. You got fags everywhere.
I don't know what a fag is. A fag is a
Oh, I
cigarette.
would love. Well, a fag is something you eat in Britain. I don't think you'd want to eat it. Ali's seen it, and it's pretty disgusting.
So a fag is a cigarette in Britain.
Nope,
Yeah.
it's also a food. Ali will back me up on that one.
Yeah. I don't know about the lady boys though. Don't mention me back in your
The Brits are awful strange,
And
and they call the lady boys here the
no, he
third
might back up on you. He might back it up on you.
He ain't gonna back up nothing though. He gonna get shot in the ass.
again with the ass.
Howard Bloom and the backup boys.
Shoot him in the ass with a 9mm.
You know what? Who made millions being Dame Edna? Straight
I don't
guy
know.
wearing a dress. He made big money in
Who's that?
England. Look up Dame Edna, Edna.
Hmm.
He had a really good shtick, and he was before there was social media. He would have been a social media superstar. Really good. But they make it cool. They make it cool to be transgender or
Now let me ask you a question. Do you have to be derogatory?
about.
I mean, you know, it seems like you like being derogatory towards people.
Well, you could call me. I'm kind of opposite. You could accuse me of that if you want.
You don't think you're derogatory towards people that aren't straight?
Not at all.
Well, why do you call them fags?
It's an apt description. They use it themselves.
No, I don't know.
Well, how do you know? What are you, an expert?
Maybe we'll go on the side. I'll show you what to do. Don't worry.
Well, that's great. That's what we need. Who's playing music? You, Jay? It's a train wreck today.
This is this is what we got so far.
Yeah, I like that.
Make the bass lines brighter. Snowflakes drop as the beat climbs higher.
Lights flash, red, green, gold on the floor. Who needs mistletoe? We got an open door.
Oh yeah. No silent night. The fire's aglow. It's DJ spinning. Let the rhythm flow. There's no Christmas like a club, no fall Christmas. Jingle all the bells at the phone. Enlist us, groove to the season. Feel the love, don't miss this. There's no Christmas like a club, no fall Christmas. Stockings hung and the party's loud. Yeah. Dancing nails all in the crowd.
Hang up spills, but the moves don't stop. Satan's got a turntable and he's ready to drop. Forget the sleigh, he's got a sound system. Bringing the cheer with a beat that goes on. photos, babe. Let the phone enlist us. Prove to the season. Feel the love. Don't miss this. Show Christmas like a club. Nouveau Christmas.
Yeah, send me some music. So we're chugging along. We want to get this out for Christmas, so we want to get that out for Christmas. What do you think about that? What do you think
That's
about
nice.
that? Howard, let me see what Howard say about it. Here you go.
Yeah, what did Howard say?
What does Howard say about it?
About what? That song?
Yeah.
I liked it.
Yep.
Howard, were you just digging in your nose?
Yeah, I like it,
Talking
man.
to, you talking to Bernard?
No, I said, Howard, were you just digging in your nose?
If you would like me to, who said that?
No, I
You'd
just
like me to
Jay.
dig in my.
No,
if
I
you
just
like me to dig in my nose, Jay.
I just thought
I'll pull out some crusty ones. Flick them on the ceiling.
Jeez.
That nigga's boogers is like a club.
I'll tell Wandy I sneezed really hard.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I like
This
the
one
Christmas
over there.
song,
Yeah.
Jay.
Okay,
It's
good.
not-
It's a 12
sounds
foot.
like
It's at
Christmas
least
in the
a 12-foot ceiling.
Well, we want it to sound like a nice Christmas song, like you could just.
It do.
Look
It
at that.
sound like,
Now see.
God damn
Hold on,
it.
wait, I haven't said anything, Ali, to
You
that.
have.
Janet Marie, the 63-year-old.
Oh, yeah.
Giant.
She's fucking
And
with
look
you.
at her. She's saying things already.
Yeah, she
You're a
fucking with
horrible
you
woman.
first. She always fuck with you first.
I know. I think that vagina must smell bad. And the thing is, when a woman's vagina smells bad, they can't smell it.
Wow.
No, did you know
Wow.
that? That's true. That's true. They can't smell it.
Howard, you don't make a lot of friends around here.
I've made plenty of friends, Jay. Don't you worry. No, but I walked behind my wife who was making some kind of food, and I said, "You cooking with fish sauce?" And she says, "No." I said, "Well, what's that smell?" I bent down a little bit,
Monkey
and it was
said-
her. That took 3
Monkey said,
antibiotics to get rid of that motherfucker.
Janet Marie said he's a fucking pig. Monkey said Janet is hot as fuck. Janet said it's very hip, Jay. Thank you.
Yeah. The only
And she said,
63-year-old woman I know that was hot as fuck was Jane Fonda.
Janet Marie's pretty good. She's got a pretty good look on her.
Not Jane Fonda. Even in their 70s, Jane Fonda looked good.
Well, it's according if you like no ass at all. I agree with you. One
Well,
day,
and look what happened to Goldie Hawn. Goldie Hawn shows her ass in an early film when she was 18. One of my favorite films.
one day, a billionaire was saying goodbye to his longtime secretary as she retired. Wanting to thank her for years of loyalty, he decided to give her a few $1 million so she'd never have to worry about money again. To his surprise, the secretary shook her head and said, "Why would you do that? I already have a few billion of my own." Completely stunned, the billionaire replied, but how? You've only made $5,000 or $6,000 a month. How could you possibly save that much? She smiled and she said, "All those years I sat in on your meetings when you were on the phone buying land or stocks. I quietly did the same, just on a smaller scale. I copied your moves. So when you made millions, I made hundreds of thousands. And when you made billions, I made millions." So here's the life lesson, you guys. Who you surround yourself with matters. There are people who drain your energy,
Yeah.
and people
Yes.
who lift you higher. Bees always lead you to flowers. Surround yourself with people who inspire growth, not negativity. When you walk with smart people, you grow wiser. When you walk with driven people, you start to aim higher. When you walk with dreamers, you learn to dream bigger. But if you spend your time with those who complain, who have no dreams, no goals, hang out with ladyboys, they'll only pull you down.
That's a
Choose
very
your
low
circle
blow,
wisely.
Ed King.
I wasn't talking about you, Howard. I just said, I mean,
We
you
know
don't
who
hang out
you're
with
talking
ladyboys.
about. Don't front. We know who you're talking about.
I just, good morning, Chief. Why
Nobody
you look
caught
all
that.
serious?
Nobody caught that, did they? Not one of
Good
you
morning,
caught
Jay.
that. I said the word fronting, and you didn't catch any of that.
I caught it.
And you know the
Ain't no
reason
future in
why
it.
I know some
Good
of
morning,
these
Chapman.
words is because I
Because
dated a woman 19 years younger than me, and she liked hip hop. She liked a lot of that stuff, and
and
she was
she
from
no
Staten Island, New York.
and she used to tell you, don't front like you know what this is. Just hang out with the. I'm the
Yeah,
vibe,
she
not
used to
you.
talk. She used to talk like that, but I was getting Indian pussy, and you know what? You put up with a lot for some Indian pussy.
Janet Marie said, when you walk with Howards, they'll only pull you down.
Wow.
That's how I describe Juan D. Juan D can't get it together. I keep
Good
telling
morning,
Juan D,
6
your job is to keep me happy.
She don't.
Not argue with me, not get me
Howard,
into
let me.
fights, not argue.
Howard, I'm
Just
gonna be
keep me
honest.
happy.
Howard, we're friends. We're friends. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm gonna be honest with you. Nobody else will, but I will. Wandy don't want you. She's done with you.
You
You do
know,
not make.
there's
You don't make her.
some to what you're saying. Wait a minute, Jay. But yesterday, when I told her to stay with her friend, she said, she says, well, I don't have a shirt. I said, then borrow a fucking shirt. Then she says, well, I got something to do back in the apartment. I said, what? She says, laundry. I said, the laundry can wait. I want to get laid. So then she sends me some message, and she's clearly jealous, which I don't know why. So she's jealous, Jay. So your assumption doesn't fully work.
She's
I
not
wish I
jealous.
understood her.
She's
I wish I
not
understood her.
jealous.
I don't understand women. Look, I'll tell you, I don't
I'm gonna
understand
tell you what
women.
she's mad
You
about.
don't
You
either.
know what?
You don't
I
either.
do. Let me tell you what she's mad
No,
about,
you
Howard.
don't.
I'll be honest with you, because I'm going to play you some a conversation I have.
They have
From
no
Juan
stop
D.
sign. You wait. 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 They can go. They don't have no stop sign. Only you. Yeah, you have to be careful.
Is
I
he
don't know
speaking
why they
another
make it
language?
like that.
Did he
You
speak
know you gotta
another
talk to
language?
the people.
Not
Did
me
he
for
thought
nothing.
Yeah, I am.
he
I
thought
am.
he spoke
Make
another
it right.
language?
Make it right.
You know, do.
Yeah, you know how you gotta do.
Yeah,
You
so
have to
Juan
do
D
that.
was all Juan
Make it
D,
right.
and she's shown this before, and I keep telling her I don't
Emax,
understand. But look,
Emax said, fun fact, Juan D is a lady boy. And he spelled it Juan D. J.
no, I'll tell
J-U-A.
you why it
Juan.
says. I'll tell you why it says Juan. It's because that's what the Android dictation comes up with. I can't teach it the word Juan
Why?
D.
Why is she jealous of lady boys bouncing on old donut man?
Oh, that woman last night was quite a lot of fun. She was 5'8".
I have some audio from Juan D that I'm gonna play for you guys. Hello, Juan D, what is going on? I don't know. I'm giving him poison. He will not die. He is still here. Did you get the insurance from your name? I'm working on that as well.
Somebody needs to. You can't even do it without laughing.
I put it in his food, but he won't die.
I'm hoping all this laughing is anti-cancer and and good health.
No, I put it in his food, but he
I
don't
put
get
that in
You make our day, Howard. We love you.
We love you,
Gave that
long
woman
time. Good morning, the kid, George.
We love you long. Son,
Howard, Wandy don't want you, man. It's tough.
I know you say that, but I don't look. Wandy's all fucked up. Somebody fucked her up.
No, she don't want you. She good. She's good.
Somebody fucked her up. Boyfriend.
It worked.
she's already
It
told
must
me-
have worked
she
for a
already
while,
told me
Howard.
the boyfriend before used to abuse her, punch her in the face. She already told me that. There's more going on there. Women get fucked up easily.
Howard, it worked for a little while, so she wasn't
He
fucked
ran
up
out of
then.
money.
It worked
ran
for
out of
2
box.
years, and then look, she's 47 years old. She just had a birthday. I want to get hormones into her. I want to take her to a real doctor.
Then she'll have to do it to you. She won't have any more excuses. Right now she can use the excuse. One day I got
No,
a
I'm
picture.
gonna tell you. I'm gonna tell you the
Not-
truth about Wandy. She's one of the
Tell me
most
the truth.
selfish people I know.
Wow. More
In some
selfish
ways,
than you?
she's not. In some ways, she can be very good, but she can also be very selfish.
Is she more selfish than you? Because you're pretty selfish
I'm
by
not
your own
selfish.
admission.
I'm not.
You said you were selfish. What are you talking about?
No, I
You
didn't.
said on this
Oh.
show one day that you were very selfish.
Okay. A long time ago, I may have
Yeah.
used the word selfish, but I'm using it in terms of Ayn Rand and her philosophy of selfishness, not what you're thinking about. You want me to
Okay, so what's
explain
the
that?
difference? Yeah, please.
The difference is that altruism is bullshit. Everything we do is because we're selfish. We don't do anything unless we get something out of it, whether it makes us feel good, even taking care of our children, the same thing. Nothing that you do is not selfish, and that's not a bad thing. But when you don't treat yourself properly and you're not selfish, you have to be selfish because it's just like on the airplane. They tell you don't put the oxygen mask on your kid first. Put it on you, then put it on your children. That's selfishness. And that's a good example. So not being selfish can get you killed.
You know, Howard, it's a rare moment. I totally agree with you.
Thank you. Because well, then you ought to look at some of the philosophy of Ayn Rand. Look, I did shitty in school. I didn't. I was bored.
No,
in
you
university.
seem like you were a student.
I was bored in university. I didn't get my first 100 until I took a moral philosophy course. Nobody could talk. I was challenging that professor every class. It was a summer class too. It was 3 hours long. That was mine. Nobody could get a word in. I had that guy dancing. I
A lot like
sent
what
him
you do
home
here.
several times. What's that?
A lot like what you do here. They couldn't get the word in.
No, that's not true.
You ain't got us
Shaking your
dancing
head.
over here like you had.
You are one big black bald man, Chief. Keep that head, unshine that head, please. Don't you have any baseball stuff to put on there that doesn't make it so fucking shiny?
I'd rather not wear a toupee, bro. I like to keep it natural.
Well, look at me. I've got a cunt on my head, and I'm not even wearing a toupee.
But you can wear
But
pussy on
Bernard,
there, bro.
if you get it, being selfish is not bad. It just means that you're taking care of yourself. You have to be selfish.
That preservation.
No, yeah, I agree. No, I only do things that make me feel good. I agree with you. If it doesn't make me feel good, I don't do it.
If you do things to make your wife feel good, you do it because it makes you
Makes
feel
me
good.
feel good. Correct.
Yeah.
I agree. I understand.
Look, I had this discussion with a Jesuit priest who absolutely couldn't believe that was the possibility. But yet, I went to a Jesuit university, and I took that moral philosophy class. I loved it. I owned it. And it had in there Ayn Rand's philosophy on selfishness. And I read that and I thought, that's it. That's me. I agree with it.
Yeah.
But most people will say, no, that's bullshit. Nobody does anything from the heart. Nobody does anything, because I'm just a good
I
guy
disagree. I
and
disagree.
I help out.
Only
Yeah, I know you disagree but you
because
do things that make you feel good.
no, so it's from the heart, dum dum. Your heart is what feels good,
No,
goofball.
your brain. No, Jay,
But I'm gonna tell you
your
something.
brain's working in
But
there. Your brain's
but your
figuring
heart,
out.
but your heart is so fucked up. I could see
No,
why
it's
you wouldn't
not.
do nothing from the heart.
No, it's not.
Who
Look,
broke
you
it?
help people.
Who did you
help-
not get over? Tell me the girl you didn't get over.
You help people. I help people too. Not in the
Too
same
long.
way. Maybe not in the same level.
Good morning,
Doesn't
Daphne.
matter.
Can I ask you a
I
question,
help
OJ?
people all the time. And let me tell you,
Ask you a
when I
question.
help people, I get fucked all
Can I
the
ask you a
time.
question?
It always turns out
My mama
badly.
said if you help people looking to get something back, you wasn't never helping nobody. You was doing that shit for yourself.
I'm not
so you
looking
gotta
to get
help.
anything back.
Then you can't nobody
I'm
hurt
not
you if
altruistic.
you can't get
I'm
fucked
not
over
altruistic.
if you help somebody and you feel like you got fucked over, then you weren't helping them. If you help somebody, that's it. You help them. How they act, what they do, it ain't got nothing to do
No,
with
they
you. That's
take
them.
advantage. A lot of them, it's they show their true
If I'm
self.
helping you, you can't take advantage of me if I helped you. How would I help you? I'm over it. I've already done it. I helped you. I moved on. You can't take advantage of me.
Well, you can when they keep
Nobody-
coming back and they have
No,
ill
I
intent.
helped you already. And if you were a dick when I helped you, I'm not helping you again. Toodaloo.
That's right.
Toodle
But
motherfucking
I'm
loo.
telling you, I'm dealing with children over here.
Good morning.
He got the finger in it today.
Oh, I wasn't even
Good
paying
morning,
attention
Doodle.
to Big Chief.
Doodle
Said
just got
Doodle.
here.
When he takes those
Doodle
glasses, when Big Chief takes those glasses
Doodle
and
Hines,
puts them down on his nose and
Howard
shows
was
you his
looking for you
eyeballs,
earlier.
it's evil.
I come
But
to
he
see
wasn't-
I come to see my friend Howard
How
and help him out because I heard him getting his ass whooped. So I figured I would come on and save his
You
ass.
wish. You wish.
I come to save you, my friend. You were getting your ass whooped pretty
Snitchy
bad.
Poo? Why you fucking with the board, Snitchy Poo?
She know where I
Why?
like to be. My cousin
Yeah.
knows where I like to be.
Snitchy Poo, what's going on? Why your prostate getting all damaged up
Yeah,
back
she
in the
just
back?
can't see. Damn, this bring
We
it
haven't
in, bring
let
it
us
out.
continue with the show. I'm just doing what I'm doing back here.
Doing a little housekeeping. That's
Oh.
all. Little housekeeping.
My
Now, I
God.
still want to point out to you,
Man.
Jay,
Crack
listen to
cocaine is a
your
mother.
volume
Tell you.
and listen to her volume. She's
You
double
bum.
yours.
You know who you look like, Bernard? You look
Who?
like from the Star Wars. What's his name? Not you know who I'm talking about, Chief.
No, we don't know.
And look at all the
B.
people
Butch
who are going to
said-
tell me I'm
Yeah,
wrong.
Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Yeah,
B. Butch
there you
said
go.
Oh, you
Howard
Look, let me.
Howard is giving and helping is a humanitarian act, not an expectation of something in return.
No, it's a
Good morning,
logical act.
Carly.
It's a logical act.
So you trying to say quid pro quo, right?
No, he's saying when you
No.
do something.
There
No,
you
that's
are.
not what I said.
No, that's not what he's saying.
But-
He's saying when you do
But
something,
there will be times.
you do it out of.
There will be times when I will have food delivered to somebody who I know is irresponsible and will go use the money for something stupid, unlike feeding their baby. Pisses me off.
Well, you
That ain't
still-
your
you do-
business. First of all, if you had groceries delivered,
When
I mean,
somebody
how
says
could they
to
turn
me,
that-
my baby, when somebody says my baby is not
good morning,
eating,
Mr. J.D. Henry.
And
Then you
come
deliver
on,
food to them.
I'm going to tell you.
Yeah.
Well, it just happened. Hold on, it just happened. Gave this woman money last night.
Don't
She
give
told
them
me
money.
she went to the doctor because she felt
He
dizzy.
gave you vagina, so everybody got what they wanted. Shit.
Well,
You think
I
she
didn't
wanted
get
to
it.
give
I
you
didn't
that
They
get.
didn't.
I
vagina?
didn't.
That's
I
not true,
didn't.
Jay.
I didn't
Jay,
get
that's
the
not
level
true.
of vagina that
Howard
I
won a
wanted.
lifetime supply of vagina. She just made a one-time transaction.
She blew the money on going to a doctor because she felt dizzy.
You gave her
Her
the
first,
weed.
instead of blowing that money, well, then she asked me for more money this morning. She had nothing to eat. Instead of blowing that money, she should have gone on AI and told AI her symptoms and used AI as the first line of intake into a medical problem. AI is great. You get on Claude and
Doctors
you talk
don't want
about
that
some of these
though.
medical
Doctors
issues.
want you to come see
AI
them,
does a great job.
let them poke
Look,
around and
we
find out
don't
what happened.
No, not
we
nowadays.
don't
Doctors want
have
you to talk to them on the phone and then get paid like that. They don't even
look.
want you to
We're
visit.
not
Damn, they don't even
held.
want you to come. That's some new shit right there.
We don't have.
Phone pimping.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Get it out of your system. We don't have medical extortion here. You can go to any pharmacy and look on the
Right.
wall and say, "I'd like this drug, that drug," and they'll sell it to you over the counter. The only thing that they don't sell over the counter is psychotropic drugs and heavy narcotics. But
Well,
I don't have to
that's
go to a doctor to
same
get a
here.
prescription like you do in America. You
All
got to
right,
pay the
before we
doctor
get
$100 and some dollars to get a
Mhm.
prescription.
before we get too deep, I'm going to do the daily word. Ali's going to do the word of the day.
What is the
We're
problem?
going to see if we can find a different type of inspiration for you today, Howard. Today is Thursday,
Okay.
October 16th, 25. Inspiration, INSPIRATION, is the daily word. I find my inspiration in acts of goodness and grace. Today, I give thanks for the encouragement, mentoring, and kindness I have received throughout my life. When I was in school, I had a favorite teacher whose wisdom continues to bless me. During my career, I've had colleagues whose work ethic and abilities inspire my own. In my relationships, I've learned from friends and family who were patient, empathetic, and compassionate with me. Even my pets have inspired me over the years with their unconditional love and trust. Inspiration surrounds me. I need only have eyes to see. I feel blessed by the examples of selflessness and service I find everywhere. They inspire me to act kind. I try to pass that inspiration on to Howard. Today's Bible verse is 2 Timothy 3:14. But as for you, Howard, continue on what you've learned and firmly believed, knowing from whom you learned it. Brother Reverend Ali, what is
Man,
the word of the day? Howard, you playing with your nose again?
get out of there, man.
OG, the word of the day is medication, spelled MEDICATION. And the definition for medication is a substance used for medical treatment, especially a medicine or drug. Let me see if I can use that in a sentence. I believe that Howard's inspiration should be medication. Medication.
You need that medication, don't you? Nasty bastard.
I'm just going along with inspiration, Howard.
I come to
You
save
guys
my
wish
friend Howard.
you could really rattle me.
I come to save you, Howard. You're my friend. I come to
Even
save
Big
you,
Chief
buddy.
gave up on that. Big Chief tried to get me in the very beginning. I remember he came at me hard, and he learned. Don't
You
come
need to
hard.
stop your lying, bro. I never come after
Don't
you.
come hard at the
I rebuke
everybody
you. I
remembers
rebuke
that
you like the
came
devil
out.
that comes out
You were the
your
big
horns.
comedian.
Rebuke
You
you in
were
the
on
name of
You know
Jesus.
YouTube.
what, bro?
You
You
done
know
some
what?
comedy
You
at
know
clubs,
what?
and I went and looked at your.
Look,
I went and looked at your comedy.
you little evil trolling
Yeah,
pervert.
I went and
You can
looked at
have
your
whatever you
comedy.
believe, bro, because
And I
long as
thought,
it's in
huh?
your head, you believe it. It doesn't
Where's
matter
this
if
guy
you're
that's
sleeping
really
my
funny?
dome. You can have it, bro.
Don't cry.
There's no tears over
Everything
here.
will be
Don't
fine.
You don't with the towel talking about crying.
Tall chick in Vegas, that's the smack room, baby. I be up in here.
I got about 10 minutes, then I'm out of here.
Thank you for announcing. The fuck?
Tall
ain't
chick
talking
said,
to you,
"What type of room
fucker."
is that at, Reverend Ali?"
I said that's a smack room because she left me a space to put it in.
Damn. All right.
Well, so Howard,
All right.
somebody just sent me a show that they're looking for you to be a part of. The Lady Boys of Bangkok.
Yeah, nobody would have guessed that, Jay.
So they want to know if you'll be a part of the show. They need a
It's a
host.
reality. It's a reality show.
VIP.
Nobody would have guessed.
Nobody would have guessed what? That they want you.
Lady Boys. That it had to do with Lady Boys.
Well, Howard, you are in the capital, the land of Lady Boys.
Those Lady Boys.
They're over Howard's every day and night.
Watch him turn sideways. I got a question for you, Cynthia. How often do you
I like that new lyric. They over Howard.
Every day.
Each and
Those
every
days, those Lady Boys. They're trying to get that butt and get it right. They need it. Howard likes
Lady Boys.
They trying to get it right, Pop.
Right. Get it right.
They've got their makeup on so then cool. Those ladies. You know, I'm gonna show you guys. I received this this video this morning, and I said, wow. I'm gonna let you guys sit down. I'm gonna tell me what you think about this.
See, a lot of you boys not gonna like this one, but this is the reality, right? My money is her money, but her money is also her money. When you're with a real protector and provider type of man, I feel utterly responsible for my household, for my women, for my children. I'm 100% responsible. Therefore, I do not need a dime for my woman. We're not going 50-50 on shit, because that is the reality and the standard for any type of true masculine man. Is a full protector and provider. Therefore, her little money that she makes is going to be insignificant to the amount of money that a real man and protector and provider makes. Therefore, her little money is her money, and that's cool. But my money is also her money, and she can use it as she pleases. See, a lot of you boys not gonna like this one, but this is the reality.
All right.
My money.
So who
Now,
agrees
what
with
did
that?
he say? Because he's exactly right.
Bullshit.
That's how it is with Juan D. My money is Juan D's money. Juan D's money is Juan D's
Well,
money.
that's because you're a trick. You're a trick, nigga. Shit.
That's why she only buy you towels to put on. Treating you like a stepchild.
Jeff Carlin said
Will
that's
not be
biblical.
happening in my house.
Tall chick in Vegas say that let me just say this. Yeah. Howard, I find grace far from now. From now on, everyone has a purpose in life. God has placed some out here to be a tangible example of what not to be. He said God put you out here the tangible viewing of what a person shouldn't be. Lee Fletcher said he is crazy. I think, so let me just say, within reason of a woman, I think a man is always the provider in a relationship. And if that's the provider of safety, that's the provider of comfort and then, when it comes to the household, taking care of the household, traditionally men were the providers. The unfortunate part is the world has changed.
That's right.
And woman decided that she wanted to have a wee sometimes too. As a matter of fact, there are some women on Father's Day that give themselves cards or get on Facebook or social media and say, "Oh, it's Father's Day today, and I'm just thanking myself for being a good father to my kids. They daddy don't do nothing."
I think it depends on how much money is coming in, and we look at the level of bills, the mortgage, and all that shit. And if you got, if your bills ain't here,
if you walk into the relationship thinking I'm supposed to take care of you and I take care of everything, we are going to have a problem.
Yeah,
it ain't gonna work out.
Absolutely.
It might work out with you and Howard. Howard gonna spend his bot. He spend his bot every day on women.
I ain't spending shit. Fuck that.
I have a responsibility. Take care of my son and get him ready.
We talking about
pay for your
we talking every night. You talk about how much vagina you got coming to your house and how much bot you spend. That ain't got nothing to do with John.
I'm a 63-year-old man. If I can get vagina, I'm taking it. If you think I'm going to sit home,
you ain't taking shit.
At any cost necessary, right?
If you listen, Dre, I get it where you wouldn't be interested, but if you think I'm going to sit here and not avail myself of available pussy, you're all fucking crazy.
I ain't got to pay for it, homie. Plain and simple.
You pay for it no matter what.
No,
it doesn't matter.
the fuck I don't. I don't have
Yes,
to pay
you do.
for it. No, I do not.
But you're a weird one,
If it makes you feel better to say that, then knock yourself out. But I ain't got to pay for
you feel
shit.
better or feel worse. It's the
Monkey
same.
said, "You all are a bunch of greedies. We the men, and as men, we pay the bills."
Well,
Monkey, I'm gonna say
there's
this
a point to that. But Wandi's family, meaning her brother and the two nieces that she says she raised, which they're fucking worthless, don't have jobs. The brother is 50 years old. He's got the worst fucking luck I've ever seen of anybody in my life. Makes a U-turn on a motorbike, somebody hits him with a car. He falls off of things that are really tall, painting or doing something else, breaks a leg. Guy's broken his leg 3 times this year. He's all fucked up. But he doesn't work, and he doesn't try to go out and work doing what he knows how to do, which is he can create tattoos. And yet I end up paying the fucking electric
Steph Curry's
bill. I
wife
pay
gets
the water
$80,000
bill.
a month, and she's crying about getting attention from other men. It's Steph Curry should have left that lady a long time ago. You start a woman.
Who is B Butch?
I don't know who B Butch is.
He's B Butch.
But B Butch said you are not the proper person in any parenting conversation.
That's why I asked. That's why I asked the question. Is this a woman or a man? Is
Howard,
there a set of balls on this B Butch or
Howard,
not?
let me ask you a question.
Sorry, that was a question, sir. Wait. That
I'm
was
asking
a
a couple
question.
questions.
You have asked your question already now. You will
when you
have
help
to ask
people
for
out,
another question.
It's not your college class where you rule a professor, bro. It's a different platform. So
Get closer to
respectfully,
that microphone.
when you help people out,
You
as
think,
you claim,
you think Howard was the college professor?
he said he ruled his college professor. He came at his college professor to run the class. This
No,
not that
I came
platform.
at my college
So-
professor in a moral philosophy class. I sent that man home several times because he didn't have an answer to my question.
All right. Well, my
I got an
question for
answer to
you,
you.
bro.
I ain't
When
mad.
you help 1D out
It
or
was
these
two
other little
people. He
people,
enjoyed
do
it.
you use their
What are
financial
you talking about?
ability as a
You're still
string to get
going
what you
on and
want
on.
from
The
them, or you
premise
really
of
help from
your
your heart to
statement,
feel good?
the premise of your statement has been negated already.
Is a bot debate
And
to
you're
get in
still
bed,
holding
or
on
you
to
really
it
like
like
her?
it's
I'm
a
just
life
asking.
raft.
So I'm asking a question. Answer the question.
What's the question?
So when
State it
you help
clearly.
1D out, are you helping out because of financial situation, or you helping out because it's just a bait to get in the bed?
Quid pro quo.
I do both.
He loves
He's
1D.
honest. I respect you being honest.
If somebody
Listen,
needs help, I'll
Howard,
help
let me,
them.
okay, Chief.
If
Chief,
somebody
Howard
needs
loves
help, I'll
1D.
help them.
He loves
1D does not love Howard. 1D is
What
not
about?
attracted to Howard. 1D, you want to hear some of the audio I got?
And why is she
Yeah.
jealous? Then
You wanna
why
hear
is
some
she
of the
jealous?
audio?
When I'm getting
Hey,
pussy.
go on with the audio.
Yes. Play the audio.
Why is she jealous?
Hello?
Good morning, everybody.
It is.
Good morning.
It is 1D. 1D, what is going on? He wants to die. I want to get the insurance. He won't sign. He won't sign the insurance. Maybe you have to do the nasty stuff to him. I will not. I will not do the nasty stuff. Last time I did the nasty stuff, I threw up in my own mouth, and it was not good. And I swallowed it.
Damn.
The
That's
nasty
bad.
stuff.
He won't die.
Wow. Damn. The
He
nasty
won't die.
stuff.
I put the stuff in the spaghetti.
He won't sign. He won't sign. He won't sign. He won't sign the insurance.
They're just playing with you, Howard. Don't cry, man.
I put the poison in the rice.
It's all right, man. They fuck with me too. It's okay. I can't hear you, bro.
That's because some beast in the back just muted me.
Oh man, I'm just. Good morning, good morning, Kente. Good morning, Kente.
What's up, King?
I always
do,
did
Kente?
all
Maybe
that.
maybe you can help Howard.
Look, I told you.
Won't.
Wait,
Wandy
Jay.
won't
I
let him
told
have it.
you
That's
all in that chat room that I'm in all your heads. It don't matter what I say. You just want to say something back to me. I live in your heads. And I troll you every single day. I troll you.
No, you don't.
And you still don't fucking get it.
I have
really.
No, you don't.
I have an exclusive mug shot of Dr. Dre in Thailand. Wow.
Oh, what the fuck? That is not. Oh, come on now.
Damn, is the Thailand weather like that and did that to his hair?
What you looking like, Mary?
Well,
now,
I just got the exclusive photo. They just sent to me.
Mary, Mary, why you bugging?
Wow, you high.
Did Dre ever send you your crab legs?
No.
Dre never sent me a damn thing.
So,
But
so
his
basically-
ex-girlfriend trying to Facebook friend request me. That's all I got.
No, she
Was his
did
jealous
not.
ex-girlfriend. Yes, she did. Yes, she did. And I got the proof for it. Yes, she did.
Send me receipts.
I sent you receipts. I sent it to you, and you still try to deny it was her.
I didn't see it. You didn't send
Yes,
it to
I
me.
sent it to you. Yes, I did. And I sent her a message back, and then I was like, do I know you? And she never responded. She read it, but she never responded.
You know, there was a song called Trying to Love Too.
Ain't easy to do. I know that song.
He said, I got a woman at home that's sweet as can be. A woman on the outside, crazy about me. I'm caught in the middle of a three-love affair. I'm caught up in this triangle. I can't go nowhere. trying to love
I
too.
love too.
Let me find that lyric.
That's a great song.
Let me find that.
Unfortunately, that song does not apply to this situation.
No, it does not.
Well, yeah.
It really does not.
Well, no, Dre was shooting his shot at you, and I think
Me and Mary cool. Me and Mary talk a lot.
Dre, now you know what?
We
You're not gonna
did.
sit here and say
We
we
did.
talk a lot. But
I
your
just said we did.
Until
Come
she
on.
sensed the feminine, until she sensed the feminine on you, Dre, and that's what she gave up.
OJ, I see you got the Halloween pale
OJ.
pink pussy lip look, huh?
Please don't talk about the feminine in anybody, because you got more feminine in you than anybody on this show.
You look pale as fuck, like you ready for Halloween, man. You got them pink pussy lips showing off.
You would love to have these pink pussy lips. Look at
No, like-
you. You're so
See,
jealous.
there goes that feminine.
You're so jealous.
There it goes on Front Street, right there. You already said that you were in everybody's heads.
He meant to say he's
For
on
anybody else.
everybody's head.
For anybody else, it would be a shame because I can barely make out what she's saying. But for Mary, I just hear noise like the Peanuts characters. Wah, 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 wah.
Jay,
What's
check
that
your text
bald
message.
head? You got a bald line in the middle of your head, like pussy lips.
You know what? You can lick my head all you want. What do you care about what's on my head?
You got the line. It's
I
a
gotta
line
go.
right in the middle of that patch of pussy hair up there.
It's a landing strip.
Do you? What size bikini do you wear on top of your head? What's that announcement?
They are usually different to other transgender women, which Thai society would typically call a woman, or Poi Ying in Thai. Ladyboys play a large role in the nightlife of cities like Bangkok, Phuket, and Pattaya. They are also found throughout Thai society and are culturally accepted by all. When visiting, it's good to act like other Thais and not be judgmental towards ladyboys, or treat them differently than you would somebody else. That said, if you do plan on experiencing the nightlife that Thai cities have to offer, it is good to know how to recognize ladyboys. Whether you plan on seeking them out or want to steer clear of them, here are 10 easy ways to recognize ladyboys in Thailand.
Howard,
For instance, one of the first indicators.
Howard, I'm gonna send this to you. I'm gonna because I don't. No, but for a good reason, you guys. A few times Howard has have called ladies over, and they've been lady boys, and he had to get rid of them. I think this is if I show him.
I'm talking about the heat in the room. Oh, okay.
Bernard, we can hear you.
I got him, Pop. Don't worry about it. Snitchy ain't. She in the back doing something.
I thought it was off.
No. But I don't like the fact that Howard almost got fucked up by some lady boys.
Why?
I like when Howard. No, I do. I like when Howard come on the show. So first of all, I want to say thank you to Cousin Chief.
Good morning.
AKA
Why-
Chiefy Weefy, for sending these 10.
Stop putting me on mute, bitch.
10 ways for us to, for you, Howard, not ways for you to recognize lady boys. So here's number one.
Indicators of a ladyboy is her height. The average height of Thai men is about 4 inches taller than women. So ladyboys are usually taller than their cisgendered counterparts. Obviously, someone's height and most of these other features isn't a perfect test, but it is a good starting point as you walk towards some ladies
Stop
outside a
putting me
bar
on mute, bitch.
or in a nightlife area.
All right, you lose me when anybody uses the word cisgender. That sounds so fagula. My grandmother would say hairdressers, all of them.
Yeah.
And she's right.
Okay, but Howard, if you're dealing with a tall Thai woman, she's probably a
Well,
lady
when they
boy.
say tall, Jay, The women are usually
Is that the same grandmother
They're
that
5
used to
foot.
call her money?
Yeah.
The women are usually about 5 foot. So when they say tall,
Right.
it's not tall compared to American people.
No, I know, but it's 5'4". So even a woman that's 5'4", Howard, you are with a lady boy.
I was with the one last night. She was 5'8".
She was a lady.
Lady boy.
That
bitch
pussy
taller
got
than
wet by
me.
it.
Did you have the lights on?
Okay, Dre. That pussy got wet by itself. Lady
That
boys
sounds
can't
so
get wet.
disgusting
They
coming
got-
out of your mouth.
They got the advanced cootie, the
Now,
advanced cootie package.
can we all chip
They come
in
with
and
water
get
and everything.
Mary? Wait, Jake. Can we all chip in and get Mary a proper phone? You get her off that Obama phone because
I'm
part
not
of me
on
would
an
like to
Obama
hear
phone,
what she
asshole.
says,
I'm
but
on
it's all
an
mumble.
iPhone. You
morning,
just
Cal.
don't speak. You just don't speak the same language I speak.
I don't want to speak the language that you speak.
I'm sure you don't, because you're a racist fuck.
I don't. You sound like an idiot.
Janet Marie said she wore a size 12 shoe.
I mean, look, if I was going to describe you, Mary, I would describe you as low class. You have no class.
I'm
Howard,
low class. Ain't that the
Juan
fucking
D.
pot calling the kettle black?
You
Howard,
have
Juan
no
D. has a
class,
book.
Mary.
You are white.
Juan D.
trailer
has the
park
book coming out,
trash.
you guys. Juan D. has a book coming out.
Oh my God.
My life would always
Howard, you only have a 2-bedroom. Where does Juan D go when the girls come over?
I told her to stay with her friend at the beach. She does that anyway. She wants to come back. She didn't have a shirt.
already off of Manchester, Jay.
I don't like women with fake breasts. I think it's awful.
Juan D, where do you live? I live off of Manchester.
But at 35 here, I'm going to teach you something about Thailand. At 35,
I'm fine.
these
How are
women
you?
think they're
I'm doing good. I believe you are the owner of this website, Club Know Me.
Club no I'm the owner of the website. I just don't have any money right now. I can't help it. I can't help it because I'm trying to do the best.
I understand. Take care. Bye-bye.
Okay, bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
He's legitimately trying to make money. Leave him be.
The owner of Club who what?
He said Club Knew Me.
This website.
God damn, that's what I thought he said. Club Knew Me.
Yeah,
You know, in India, they can't pronounce the W, so they pronounce that like a V.
Oh God, here we go with this.
Listen to
Trying to
her.
explain it.
Oh God.
Okay, so
might be right.
Dre, I'm gonna let you hear something. So when I talk about vocals and stuff, this is me working on the Club Nouveau song. I just want you to see how it'll continuously change.
All right.
Because it's so shy, make the bass lines brighter. Snowflakes drop as the beat climbs higher.
Lights flash, red, green, gold on the floor. Who needs mistletoe? We got an open door. Oh yeah, yeah. No silent night. The fire's aglow. As the DJ spinning, let the rhythm flow. Oh, there's no Christmas like a club, no for Christmas. Jingle all the bells at the phone. Enlist us, groove to the season, feel the love, don't miss this. There's no Christmas like a club, no for Christmas.
Stocking time and the party's loud. Yeah. Dancing nails all in the crowd.
Ain't no spills, but the moves don't stop. Santa's got a turntable and he's ready to drop. Forget the sleigh, he's got a sound system, bringing the cheer with a beat that goes on. Darling, cheer with a beat that's listen. There's no Christmas like a club, no for Christmas. Jingle all the bells at the phone. Enlist us, groove to the season, feel the love, don't miss this. Show Christmas like a club, no for Christmas.
That is so it's about 30% done. We gotta go up, we still gotta clean up vocals, we still gotta add stuff. So vocals, if you're doing a vocal in one take or in one time in one session, it's probably not a good vocal. No matter who it is. Vocals take time to do because you're hearing the song, and the vocals you add to the music, and then the music starts to add to the vocal, because now you start adding as you start to fix the vocal and clean it up, then you're going to add different things. You're going to hear different parts, and the instrumentation as well. So that's why I said what I said to you. Don't make that. Challenge yourself to really clean a vocal up and to really be as precise with the vocal as you are the instrument. And some people do just the opposite. Some people kill on the vocal side, and they cheat the instrumentation. They take whatever is in front of them. They won't challenge.
Oh, Christmas, Christmas, Christmas.
Some people kill on the vocal side.
Fred, you got an echo coming from your side. You got feedback.
And Fred, I apologize.
Christmas with the
Fred, I apologize for saying you had dick back. I shouldn't have said that yesterday.
Oh, Christmas cracker.
So, Fred, I apologize for saying you had dick back. I shouldn't have said that yesterday.
Oh, Christmas cracker.
I feel you, Jay.
Hello?
He's listening with the
in the wagon.
Okay, you got too much feedback, Fred. Go out and come back in.
It's not feedback. He's listening to YouTube. He's an idiot.
That's what I'm talking about. Feedback, motherfucker.
No, he's listening on another tab in his browser, YouTube.
You know what? I'm gonna put your ass on YouTube, you idiot.
Well, he's an idiot. I don't care if you put me on mute or not. He's still an idiot.
Oh, I think you got a delay on when you hear us too, because you be talking over people at the same time they be talking to you. So it's just a delay on your end, Howard.
I gotta go run errands.
You gotta run errands.
Yeah.
I hope one of your errands is to the post office, nigga.
That's exactly where I just showed you.
I don't look like no
Bitch ass
t-shirt in
Howard.
there, nigga. It don't look
What's
like
that,
no
bro?
t-shirt in there.
Don't like no what in here?
It don't look like no t-shirt in that one.
Oh, ain't no t-shirt in this.
Yeah, where the
I got to
t-shirt
order.
at?
I got to order them, man.
Oh man, I thought you was balling. You told me you had a large 2-3 months ago. You supposed to put mine up.
Bro, I got employees. They take the motherfuckers like it ain't
Well,
shit.
nigga, I'm working too out here in San Diego, nigga.
All right, boy, I'm gonna get you one, I promise. But I got the other shit you need.
All right.
So let me tell you guys.
Yes, tell it.
So when Stevie Wonder did the Songs in the Key of Life album, you know how long it took that album to be made? Almost 4
I have
years.
no idea.
3 years to make that album. The album almost didn't get made. Stevie Wonder was supposed to have the album done in 1975, September 1975. But it was the next year. It was September of 76 that it came out. And at one point, Stevie Wonder was thinking about going to Ghana and working with disabled children, doing an orphanage over there. And when he did start working, and then you got to remember, they were in a very different environment than we're in now. Dre, you can record at home. They had to literally go into a recording studio, and he worked in Crystal Sound and in the record plant, both of them in Los Angeles. Sometimes he was working 20 hours a day. I remember the sessions when I would work for 16 hours, sleep in the studio, and get back up and come to work because you had a buyout on the studio, and whether you were using the studio time or not, you had to pay for it. And the reason why you would do that is because if you were working on something and you had to and you took the tape off the reel, you would have to realign the tape again the next day. So you have to do tones all over again. You know, just the setup alone was 40 minutes, 45 minutes. Then you had the mix. They didn't have automation yet. So the mix, he'd have to go do the EQs all over again. The engineer would have had to make sure that all the EQ dials and stuff that was all written down on the worksheet for the session.
Before automation.
Yeah, so it was crazy. So and now Stevie Wonder is doing this in 1976. So I'm telling you how crazy it is 10 years later. So you can only imagine what it was 10 years before. So Stevie Wonder would work on the album for 20 hours, sometimes 22 hours, go to sleep, wake up, and then start all over again. And there were incredible musicians on this album. But Stevie Wonder played a lot of the instruments. So Stevie Wonder was Prince before Prince.
Mm-hmm.
Stevie
See,
Wonder
that motherfucker
was
played drums. It's the craziest shit.
All that while he was in the dark.
Yeah, exactly.
He played drums, he played bass, he played synths, and he did the vocals all himself. And then when he did the song Isn't She Lovely, he did the harmonica and the vocals at his house in the bathroom for the authenticity. So when you hear the little girl in the bathroom and she crying, that is happening in real time.
That's his daughter. Yeah.
Yeah, that's happening in real time. Stevie Wonder also, at this time, because technology has always changed throughout the years in the music business, and there was a synthesizer called the Yamaha GX1. It was a $60,000 synthesizer that weighed 600 pounds. So Stevie started working with that, but he started working with this other system called Tonto, which was the original new timbral orchestra. It was a synth. synth system, but you had to have 2 engineers. So when he did Music on My Mind, Fulfilling This, and all those 4 albums where he won Album of the Year 4 years in a row, it was with the Tonto system. So yes, he did an amazing. He did have amazing talent. Navigating the dark every day is challenging. It takes strength. That's what 6 Eyes, and 6 Eyes knows, because 6 Eyes is blind. The difference between 6 Eyes and Stevie, and I think what hinders 6 Eyes versus Stevie is Stevie could never see. 6 Eyes was somebody who could see, and who lost his sight. So I can only imagine how difficult that could be. But over 130 people played on, over 130 people played on Songs in the Key of Life. Herbie Hancock played on it. George Benson played on it. Minnie Riperton sang on it. Denise Williams sang on it. It was truly a masterpiece. And to me, to this day, Songs in the Key of Life,
best album
by
ever.
Stevie. I think What's Going On is the best album ever, but I think Songs in the Key of Life is second. But if I had to listen, Jay, and if I had to pick one over the other, I only pick What's Going On because of the poignant times that we were in and how brave Marvin Gaye had to be to create such a product. And then the way he revolutionized recording. Prior to him, we're not stacking vocals.
Right.
Marvin Gaye is the first person to start stacking vocals to the extent that vocals were stacked at that point. So I give him, and Marvin Gaye never got the credit. He was so far beyond everybody else. Today in Rolling Stone magazine, they say it's the #1 album of all times since the music business existed. That's what Rolling, but Songs in the Key of Life was the first album ever. Not first black, not first rock, not first album in the history of the music business to debut at #1.
Wow.
Songs in the Key of Life debuted at #1. So, and then of course he won the Grammy for, and the album is thought to be one of the greatest albums ever. So, and then if you got the album, you remember the 45s that he had in the album. He recorded music. Different albums had different 45s in it. All Day Sucker. I remember my album had I'm an all day sucker. Let me see if I can find it. Man shoots 2 CVS workers, then is shot by employee's boyfriend.
Damn.
Justice Department to seek grand jury indictment of Trump critic John Bolton. Wow. They going after people. U.S.-led coordination center for Gaza. You say good for going? You think it's okay to go after people that talk about Trump?
Letitia James. It was okay for Letitia James to go after Trump. It's okay for Trump to go after her. That's the way it's played.
Well, we're not talking about Letitia James. First of all, they went after him for being a criminal. He's going after her for revenge.
Right. She's a criminal too. It's okay.
No, she's not. She's not a
When
criminal.
she's
Not a criminal. Even her. So even the prosecutors in his Justice Department wouldn't prosecute her because they said it wasn't nothing there. He had to go hire some bimbo girl to do it. But I'm gonna tell you what I think about what you say.
No, that's what
Jay, I thought debut meant first time out. It's something out for the first time. How would people know it should be number one if they never heard it before?
The anticipation of it, the pre-order.
Because that's how big it
You're
was.
mental.
Howard,
You're
yeah,
mental.
debut. It started out as number one, Jeff, because it was so anticipated that record stores ordered probably more than any record before it. Ordered so many records that it sold more units than any record before it. It was number one coming out the box. It was the first record to come out at number one, meaning that it was selling more than everybody its first week out. And then it stayed at the top of the charts for over 2 years. I mean, it stayed in the top half of the charts.
Hey, Howard, back to Trump.
Howard is vindictive. He's a vindictive person. We know that. So I understand why Howard would say that.
But Trump knows
he is
those
damn
cases.
right.
Those cases are garbage. He knows that. He just wants to put, ruffle their feathers. That's it.
Well, first of all, he's spending taxpayer money like it's his.
Like it's his. He doesn't care. Right.
Janet Marie said
You're all
he hates black
smarter
women
than that.
more than regular women because no matter what he does, he'll never be one.
I'll never be a woman, and I'll never have a 63-year-old
You'll never be a
vagina.
black woman.
I can guarantee you that. I can guarantee.
What's
I won't
worse
have
than
a 63-year-old vagina.
a 63-year-old
Hey, Howard.
vagina is a 63-year-old penis.
Oh, Mary, your vagina must be creaking by now. Please don't talk. Stay in the background. Don't talk. Nobody wants to hear you. Nobody even likes you.
No, nobody wants
I do.
to.
Except for
Okay,
Dre.
get a grip.
Except for Dre, and he's got very bad taste.
Oh, eat a dick.
That's very gay, Dre, but it's all right. You're coming out.
That's probably what he wants to do. That's why he's
Sing it with me.
so
I'm
nasty
coming
towards
out.
women. Because he really loves men.
Nobody
Yeah,
can
you are
hear
coming
you. You
out.
still
You're
sound
out
like
already.
wah, wah, wah in the background. Get yourself a better phone. They're not expensive.
You are blah blah blah.
Even a
in the
track
background.
phone would be an improvement.
Howard don't
You
get
are a
along with
fucking
no
trash
women, not
phone.
even the one he lives with.
Well,
That's weird as hell, man.
well, because she's been held captive. And
Bernard, he didn't like his mother, man.
Jeez.
He hated his mother.
I told him he
That
needs
tells you
therapy.
a
Yeah,
lot
he
right
robbed it.
there.
He took all his
Yeah.
he took all his grandmother's money and shit too.
we're
He
not
hates
we're not
his
gonna
sister.
stay on Howard. We're
I
gonna
want
talk
to tell
about
you how
something new.
fucked up my mother is. I
Oh,
went to
damn.
Oh. Boo boo.
I put you on mute because we're not gonna make this about your mama and stuff, Howard. We're gonna talk about music. So Tall Chick in Vegas said that once she discovered the Hear My Dear album, she wore it out. I just want to give you guys some history on the Hear My Dear album. So Marvin Gaye is with Berry Gordy's sister, his older sister. So Marvin is with Anna Gordy. When Marvin meets Anna, when he marries Anna, he's 24 and she's 42 when they get married. They start dating when he's 20 something. And then he marries her. She's 18 years older than him.
Read that last comment, Jay, please.
No.
We're talking about something for real here. So Anna and Marvin are chugging along. The reason why Marvin does the What's Going On album is because of Anna. Because Marvin No, Marvin is 17 years. I'm sorry, Marvin is 23 and she's 41. But Marvin is 17 years younger than her, whatever it is. So Marvin is he's like on a flux of what he's going to do. And when Obie Benson brings the record to Marvin, he first brought it to Joan Baez because he thought it was a record that Joan Baez could do, because they're in the Bay Area. The Four Tops are in the Bay Area, and they're watching the riots and the police. And he said, "What the fuck is going on?" And so that's what made him write what's going on. He gives it to Joan Baez. Joan Baez says, "No, I don't want to do it." So he comes back and he plays it for Anna, and Anna said Marvin should do it. They give it to Marvin. They show it to Marvin. Marvin says no. Anna goes and talks to Marvin. She talks him into doing it. Marvin takes the song and rearranges it and moves it around and turns it into what's going on. So Anna is very influential for Marvin, influential in his career, influential with her brother, because she can get her brother to do stuff that Marvin can't. He and Marvin have this thing where they bump heads. So Marvin does the What's Going On album. Berry Gordy hears the single, hates it, says, "No, I'm never going to release it." Barney Ells, a white guy who does sales, releases the record. The record becomes a hit. So Anna feels like she's responsible for a lot of Marvin's success. But Marvin now is getting older, and he's working on his next project, but he's not at all. And Marvin, God, what's his name? I'll tell you in a minute, but he brings Marvin the Let's Get It On album, a single, the song. But the lyric that they're writing is more like What's Going On. You know, it's that lyric. Marvin can't find him and Anna, because now Marvin ain't a little boy anymore. He's not a 22, 23-year-old kid. Now he's a 32-year-old man. And his wife is 49 years old.
Damn.
And she don't have the same appeal. And so he can't find inspiration. And he's working with Harvey Fuqua on this record as well. So Harvey Fuqua is seeing that Marvin struggling with inspiration, and he brings this white woman that's a friend of his that he fooled around with, to the session, and she said, "Can I bring my daughter?" And he said, "Yeah." And that daughter was Janice Hunter. Now, Janice Hunter's father was a black man. Her mother was a white woman. So she was this tall, 6 foot tall, light-skinned, beautiful stallion of a woman, young lady. So, and I said Marvin was 32 when he started on the album. But by the time she gets to him, because he's been working on this album for 2 years, he's 34. Anna is 51. And Janice is 17. So for 2 years, they can't get nothing done. This young girl walks into the studio and he says, "Let's get it on. Oh, babe, let's get it on." She becomes the muse for the album, for the Let's Get It On album. And Anna starts to sense that something is going on between, that something is going on with Marvin. She don't know what it is, but she feel like something is going on. And that's where, just to keep you satisfied, and the other, if you listen to the Let's Get It On album, you the songs to Anna, And you're going to hear the songs to Janice, because that's the battle at that point. He's battling his heart because he loves Anna. Anna reminds him a lot of his mother, and he absolutely loves his mother. And Jan is this new thing. So please don't go. Let's get it on. Keep getting it on. Those are all to Janice. But just to keep you satisfied, Distant Lover, You Show Love to Ball, that's Anna. And so he's going through this thing, and Anna is she find out that he's in this young girl. And that's where they fall apart. Tammy Terrell was never with Marvin, Jeff. Tammy Terrell was with Marvin in the early part of his life, but she was dating at that time David Ruffin. And she and Marvin were just soulmates on stage. There's no relationship between them. So when Marvin first meets Anna, that's where Tammy is. And then when Tammy dies, Marvin vows to never perform again. But then he does the What's Going On album. Anyway, so now we're in Let's Get It On, and Marvin is seeing Janice, but he's still with Anna. So him and Anna. So she kicked him out. This is when they live in the house on Outpost. I used to drive by the house just so I could see it. So the gates and all that shit. So Marvin, yeah, man, that's how much I love Marvin. I know everything about it. So now Marvin and Anna, good morning, Francis, are going through it, and Marvin is now living. It's 1976. So you got to remember, during these days, an artist made an album every year if they had a platinum album. Every 6 months, if they had a gold album, they'd have to have another album out. Marvin is putting albums out every 3 years, and it's driving Barry fucking crazy. But Marvin is selling millions of records. So, and you got to deal with Marvin because he's an emotional dude, very strange, his feelings and all that bullshit. So Marvin makes What's Going On in 69, 70. Let's Get It On in 73. And then I Want You in 76. And the way I Want You came about was Leon Ware had this album called Musical Massage. Oh, yeah. And Barry Gordy heard the single, I Want You, and sent it over to Marvin. And Marvin loved it so much he recorded it. Barry loved what Marvin recorded so much that he sent Leon Ware over to Marvin's house in Hidden Hills. Marvin is no longer with Anna at this point. He's with Janice, the young girl, and him and Anna are just walking into their divorce. So Marvin and they put the cassette in and they listened to it all night, getting high, smoking weed, snorting coke, drinking Cavassier. So Leon says Marvin never said anything about the music. It just kept playing and they talked all night. And he said right before he left, Marvin said, Leon, I love the music, man. The music is good. We should do something. And that's when Leon knew that Marvin wanted to do the album. So Leon Ware and Arthur Ross, and they call him T-Boy. Arthur Ross is Diana Ross's brother, T-Boy Ross. Mm-hmm. So Leon have written this whole album together. And so now Leon is going to produce the Marvin Gaye I Want You album. Up until this point, there's never been one producer that ever worked on a Marvin Gaye album. Not one singular producer. And not after this did one singular producer ever work on a Marvin Gaye album. This is the only album in the history of Marvin Gaye's recording career that one producer is working with him, and it's Leon. And they create the I Want You album. The I Want You album is creatively fueled by his relationship with Janice Hunter. And when he did, I'm going to go through his lyrics so you can hear how heavy the lyric was and what Marvin was saying and what they were going through, because it's all throughout the music. Anyway, so Marvin Gaye is in the studio doing vocals one day. And in the middle of doing vocals, T-Boy Ross stops the tape and tells Marvin that he's singing the song wrong. And then all of a sudden, a big old light came into the studio. And then the light left. And when the light left, Marvin was gone. And they didn't see Marvin again for 2 weeks.
Wow.
The next time they saw Marvin, T-Boy Ross wasn't in the studio, and he could never enter the studio again. Because don't nobody tell Marvin Gaye how to sing a motherfucking song. So what happened was this. They were recording in Marvin's studio off Sunset Boulevard. Marvin had this secret door where he would go out sometimes to smoke his weed and then come back in the studio. So what happened was when he opened the door, the light came in, and they didn't know about the secret door. They just saw this light come in. Marvin was gone, and then that's how all that happened. So now Marvin Gaye is doing the I Want You album, and they're getting it done. The album comes out. It's a big hit, and you got to remember again, you guys, this is 1976. Nobody has ever heard an album so sexually explicit, not in mainstream music, whether it was pop, jazz, R&B, or any other country. Marvin Gaye is talking about sucking pussy on a record, ejaculating, and sugar walls, and things that have never been happened. So now the people that are writing, that are critiquing the album, are talking about Marvin in not so positive of a sense. As a matter of fact, 1976, when Marvin makes I Want You, at that time they called it a mediocre album. And at that same time, Aretha Franklin made the Sparkle album, and they said that was a mediocre album for her, and it was a mediocre album for Curtis Mayfield, because he produced it and wrote it. Eventually, both of those albums will be called masterpieces, as we call them today. Mm-hmm. But sometimes music is so far ahead of the business. So now Martin is dealing with whatever the sexual innuendos with his music, along with, Let's Get It On. And now people are comparing what's going on to these albums, and it's creating such a conflict about who Marvin is. At the same time, Marvin and Anna Gordy are coming to this head where they're going to get a divorce. So Berry Gordy is trying to get an album out of Marvin. And he goes to Marvin, because it's 2 years now, and he says, hey, we need another record. I know Anna is asking you for $1 million, and you don't have it. So he gave Anna the property. And again, you guys, this is 1977. He gives her a house that's worth $400,000 in 1977. So she gets the $400,000 house. She gets his $300,000 recording budget. And he's $300,000 short in what the judge says he has to pay her. So Berry says, let me pick 10 songs for you, and I'll give her the money. And if it don't make it from this album, I'll eat it. It's free money. It ain't. It would be my problem, not yours. So Marvin said, "Okay," and went home. The next day, Marvin wakes up and he says, "Fuck that." And he calls Barry and says, "No, I'll write the songs for this record." And that's how the Hear My Dear album came out. That's how it came to be. And when he started doing the Hear My Dear album, when he turned it in, everybody was worried because Anna Gordy threatened to sue Marvin for violating privacy violations and all kind of shit, because nobody had ever done what he was doing. Not in music. Nobody had ever been that honest in real time, not in music. Marvin Gaye was the first one to do it. And then when Marvin Gaye did the Hear My Dear album, it was during the disco era. Came out in 1978 with songs like Boogie Nights, just all right, gonna hit the party, Boogie Night. And here comes, I met a little girl, sure was fine, pretty little thing, just about blew my mind. So he's doing something totally opposite of what the industry is. And the album bombs. And they say Marvin Gaye is over. Marvin Gaye is beyond what he used to be. His star has dimmed. There was only one positive critique of his album. And I want to say David Ritz wrote it. And he talked about the brilliance of the Hear My Dear album. And he went through each song independently. And that's how he came to write the DeVoe book, because he was the one guy who championed for that album. That was in 1978. It wasn't until 1992, 14 years later, that people re-listened to that record and called it the masterpiece that it is. So, yes, the proceeds from that album, Talk Chick in Vegas, was supposed to go to Anna. And that's why he wrote Hear My Dear. And if you look at the album cover, you'll see on the front of the cover, you'll see him, or on the back of the cover, you'll see him, all the people, and a record player or recording machine. And then with her, you'll see the car, the money, the destructive land. It's all. I talked to your husband and JM, and he wants out. What you talked to her husband and JM? I talked to your husband, Jana Marie. He wants out. Jana Marie hasn't been married for a long time, Howard. Juan D is still in jail. That's how I've been listening to it for 20 years. He sang about the judge being on his side, and calling the police. Yeah, he said, I was a fool from the start, fooling around with my mind instead of my heart. I was young and fine. You plucked me clean. He was talking to her. Yeah. You didn't know that. I didn't know that. You didn't know what I need. You know, you thought you had a brother who thought he was cool. But really, I was a dumb little fool. Because he's a young boy when he gets with her. She a grown woman. Putting that thing on the jig. And once you put that jig on a young boy, it ain't nothing he can do about it. You know, he's in a vortex. She put that thing on the jig on it. I was told the wrong reason for the album is what I'm saying. The reason for the album, no, that's the right reason for the album, Tall Chicken Vegas. He had to give the proceeds from his next album to his wife. And so because he had to give the proceeds to her, he titled the album Here, My Dear, and wrote the shit about her. Jay Taylor said, a young man falling in love with an older woman can be a recipe for disaster.
Yep.
It's a lesson learned. He just had a lot to give. Broke guys go through it all the time.
Well, you know what? I had a friend, an older woman, who was dating a younger man, and I told her that she should not. I told, and the younger man's mother was mad at her because I think she was 19 years older than him. He might have been 19 and 45. And I told her I thought it wasn't a good idea. And she got mad at me because I told her I thought she was wrong. I told her why. I told her why his mother did what he did. And in 6 years, that whole shit imploded because she was an old woman. You know, she was a good-looking 45-year-old woman, but you're talking about a 19-year-old boy that's going to start growing, and as he grows, 19 and 20, a 19-year-old boy and a 25-year-old young man are two different people.
Way.
And so it didn't end up good for her. Her heart was broke.
She should have kept her body in shape. She should have went vegan.
She did keep her body. She did keep her body in shape. She was just, he was just a young man. You when you looking like Granny
It's
Goose,
the mind. The mind is going to grow too.
It's not just, yeah. And them
But
young
how
girls,
was her mind? Did she talk too much shit? How was her mind? Was she controlling?
Probably, she got 3 girls. She got 3 daughters.
Oh, damn. Yeah. Because
But
she
she
was
was
fine, motherfucker. She keep her body up. Something else got to be wrong.
No.
It's not even so much of that.
It's a young boy is growing into a man. He wants to be, it's just like a woman, It's just like women. It's just like when women are with older men, if they too old, and they turn into granddaddy status on their ass, like, oh my God, who is that? That's your granddaddy? Girl, that's my man.
When I was in the 12th grade, I had a 39-year-old when I was in the 12th grade. She was fine.
I know you would. Where she at that?
Fine of motherfucker, man.
I know, but where she at now? You ain't with her now.
The only reason I ain't with her because she left me.
Your ass wouldn't be with her today. How old would she be today?
She's signing a motherfucker right now, man.
Let me see. Right now, if she was 39, he was 17. He's 22 years. Right now, she'd be 70. She'd be 70 something.
She look good still.
Nigga, you ain't fucking no 70-year-old woman.
I wouldn't tell you, Drake, because I don't even want you in my business like that.
Ali, would you tell me? Would you tell me?
I'll call you later, Pop.
Come on, man. Tell me. Shit.
I ain't fucking with you.
Would you
Drake.
tell me, Ali?
Come on, man.
Ali. If you told me, I would just always say, "How's Bob doing?"
Why you calling her Bob? That's all she can do.
Bag of bones. Bag of bones.
Oh, damn.
No, she looking good. She looking good. She looking good.
No, you could just say Bob is good. Bob is
You have overlooked something, J. King.
What happened, Howard?
There is no shortage of women out there with daddy issues.
Jeff Carlin said people used to always ask Kim if I was her dad.
Wow. That's scary. I don't think my daughter
Jeff, let me ask you a
fucking do
question.
it.
Jeff, when it first happened, did it bother you? Yeah, Marvin Gaye and Angie Stone and D'Angelo had that same story. I think she's only 12 or 13 years older than D'Angelo. And so the story goes like this. When he did the Voodoo album and they were doing the video for Untitled, that they were doing the video and she turned to somebody and said, this relationship will be ending soon. She saw the writings on the wall that he was going to that next level.
Damn.
Daphne said, yeah, that's not cool. I wouldn't want my sons dating no old ass woman. She's fully developed and they're talking about the birds and the bees.
Yeah.
It's all right. Just go through a phase. It's all right, man.
Man, I fucked all the women. I think a lot of
women get mad about it. Mothers get mad about it for their sons.
They do.
Yeah,
They really do.
Oh, my mother and my wife didn't get along for years. Because she was older than me. She was only 3 years older than me. My mom didn't like her.
My mama pulled a gun on the bitch that I was fucking with. She was 10 years older than me. And my mama pulled a gun on her, told her to get away from my son.
Jeff Carlin said, not really. I asked Jeff Carlin if it made him feel some kind of way. He said, not really. I used to laugh and then think to myself, I got some game.
That's right. That's right.
Mm-hmm.
That's right.
Hey, Dre, what happened to that 90-year-old you had last year?
I ain't never had no damn 90-year-old.
You know what? Ali ain't shit. He talking about that. He said that lady's hands look like they was 90.
Trey, you clearly have mommy issues.
Oh, you shut the fuck up. You got daddy issues.
I bet you call her mommy in bed, don't you?
He got to do whatever he got to do in bed, man. You say anything.
No, she only fucking 3 years older than me. Shit,
Who?
that ain't old, my lady.
You got a new one?
But did you see? But that's the one with the old hands that Ali is talking about?
Yeah, I guess.
Happy?
Hey, Dre, got no fucking old hands. Ali tripping.
I mean,
you got you a new
I'm
girl.
not saying she got old hands.
No,
I wouldn't say she. Ali said she had old hands.
Yeah, I know. He tripping.
I wasn't tripping. I saw old.
Yeah, you are. But you told me you'll be with that old 70-year-old woman, though.
Hey, she ain't have Halloween looking hands like yours did.
Mine don't have no damn Halloween looking hands either. In fact, she got very beautiful hands. Beautiful nails, beautiful long nails, the whole nine.
Let me guess. She did one of those Palmolive commercials in the 70s, right?
No.
Yeah. You call her mom.
Jeff Carlin said her dad looked at me out of the side of his eye, and I know what you're doing with my daughter, you son of a bitch. You're only 2 years, because her father's only 2 years older than Jeff. We're buddies now. Every time I go over to that house,
that will do it.
I get to see my friend. Yeah, but she was, how old was she when you met her, Jeff? She was still in her 30s, I think, when they met. You know, Jeff just an old motherfucker.
Yeah. She was in her 30s. How old was he?
Hey, and what's going on with you, Bernard? You look like Landry from the original Star Trek.
Well, what I'm going through is
Landrew.
No, listen, let me tell
I
you.
am one with Landrew.
No, we had the people come out yesterday to check the vents. And so the vents are dirty. And my wife is she says, I'm not turning that heater on until they come clean. They won't come till Monday. And she will not turn the heater on because she thinks that the dust or
I'm gonna tell you right now, Bernard, you got a little Billy D on you right now.
No.
You look like a Marvelous Hagler.
Yeah.
Him too.
You got a little Billy.
So now I have to deal with this. I have this other heater on, but it's just not enough heat for me. See that one?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's not enough heat for me.
You got a little bit of Obi-Wan Kenobi on you too.
Yeah. All right.
Going on a boxing match.
All right. All right.
Ready to knock somebody the fuck out, ain't you?
Get knocked out.
Good morning, Tanya.
This thing is warm.
That shit
Mark
look
was
warm.
Marvin Hackler.
They told her.
Hey, you
they
know
told
what?
my
I'm gonna tell you one of these. I'm gonna tell you guys the story of the Sparkle album because Aretha Franklin was not supposed to sing that album.
Wow.
Irene
was?
Cara. She was the one in the movie. She was going to sing that album. And then, so I'll tell you the story of how Irene got pushed out and Aretha Franklin got put in. It's a good story.
On that, giving them something he can feel. I don't know if she could have hit that like Aretha did, though.
Yeah, Aretha was B.
She killed that shit.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
I gotta go. I gotta go
Little
to the
boring
post
there,
office.
gents.
I gotta go deliver some shit to somebody.
Deliver it?
It ain't a
Yeah.
t-shirt. It ain't a t-shirt.
I ain't no t-shirt. It's something else
It ain't
that
no
your
t-shirt.
ass need. It's some other shit that you need.
A little t-shirt.
That nigga want a goddamn t-shirt.
San
I
Diego
see.
cleanup service. Nigga, right down here, great, doing it.
I seen you one of mine. You can wrap it around twice.
I put that motherfucker on, nigga. Dre, send me the contract, man. I got this one motherfucking contract, man, at this office.
All right,
building.
Janet.
See you later, Janet.
I'm gonna say, Dre, send him the contract.
Fine
I'll do
ass
the work.
Janet.
Send him the contract, Dre. I'll do the work.
You know what? They have fine women that have horrible energy. Janet is gorgeous, and her
have
energy
great
is
energy.
great.
Oh,
Yeah, so it all
stop
works.
with the gorgeous. She's
Oh,
63
shut
years
your
old.
Oh,
punk
you wouldn't know.
ass up.
You wouldn't know. You wouldn't know.
You know
You
that
wouldn't
pussy
know.
has wrinkles.
You wouldn't know
There's
because you
wrinkles
like
on that
fucking little
pussy.
babies, you
Howard,
perverted ass motherfucker.
don't worry about Howard can't see past the price. And, yeah.
She's
You
got
know,
a wrinkly pussy. You ever hear of anybody Botoxing
Oh
the pussy?
my god,
She needs it.
that was funny.
Yeah, that was hilarious. Get out of here, Dre.
It was fucking
Look at
funny.
Go.
You
Go.
fucking pedophile. Shut up.
You call me a pedophile?
Yeah, you fucking
You
little
with a
kids.
you with a 63-year-old, a 65-year-old woman?
65. That's right.
65. You got mommy issues, my
You're
friend.
right, Jeff.
Motherfucker, I'm 61. Shut the fuck up. What the fuck I'm supposed to go get me a 35-year-old?
You got mommy
You's a
issues.
sick motherfucker, man. Shut
Oh,
up.
it's coming off.
You was
It
born
comes
in
off of
64 or
you
65.
like
Jeff.
shedding.
64.
64.
January 11th.
Yeah.
I'll be expecting some gifts from y'all too, okay?
Now, where you was born at?
I was born in Detroit.
Oh, in Detroit. That you were born
Mm-hmm.
in Detroit when Detroit was Detroit.
When Detroit was the Motor City. And my
yeah.
dad, my uncles, all the motherfuckers built cars.
Yeah.
So a lot of them cars,
I mean,
man.
it was normal for a black family to have a home and you know, everybody
absolutely.
had good jobs.
We were very upper middle class. We were
Yeah,
very
yeah,
upper middle class.
Yeah. Detroit was Detroit. Now you know
Yep.
Detroit now is you can go there. They have some beautiful homes you could buy there
Now
and fix
I
up.
could, let me tell you something, man. I could have one of my good friends, Brian Stefanski, he took me to an area that was would you shut the fuck up? That was gated off. It was 3 city blocks. I could have bought that shit for $150,000. And I slept on that shit.
Yeah. I know some Indians that bought a bunch of property up there. They live there, but they bought a bunch of property up there. But they got money long as train smoke.
Oh, of course they do.
Yeah.
They own damn near every house on this fucking block. Damn. Hey, that's my cue. Y'all be easy. I'll see y'all what? Tomorrow?
Oh, tomorrow is Friday, yeah.
Yeah. Hey, Peachy Peach.
Hey, Peach.
All right. Y'all be. What the hell Howard go? Punk ass ran off. See how he is? All right, y'all be easy.
Yeah. I'm about to go check on my truck, man. Shit. Been working on it.
Just flew by. Tomorrow's near, now dry your dumb ass eyes. Stick around for the third hour power. It's worse than this.
Everybody
and they
should
will
go.
devour Kings in the morning. Kings in the morning.
Yeah. What you doing, Peach?
Oh, working as usual. I was like, where everybody go?
Oh, you like that, Jeff? Oh, everybody go. Yeah, I gotta go check on my truck. My car in the shop and my truck. Lord have mercy. Yeah, I gotta.
I'm trying to get some balloons for tomorrow
Some
delivered.
balloons.
Yeah.
Who you sending balloons to?
Oh, it's for work.
Bernie, is
Yeah.
it cold out there, bro? You like you snuggled up?
Yeah, well, I got the heater on, but I don't have the main heater on because they came out and they looked at the vents and they said the vents need to be vacuumed. And my wife don't want to turn the heater on till Monday when they come vacuum. You know, they got to vacuum out the, what do you call them?
Yeah.
Yeah, she, you know,
The duct work. Go through the air ducts and vacuum them out.
Yeah.
I told my squatters around here, you know, my water, gas, and garbage on the same bill. And usually our bill's about $350.
What would you say?
When it get cold, that bill could jump up to $1,400. So I told them, I'm like Reb and I, we taking collection. We all enjoying this heat. Y'all gonna be sliding. You know, that's a hell of a jump. $350 to $1,400.
Yes. But now you speaking of your home, where you are now is 1,400. Is that what you did I hear you say that?
Between December and February. No, between January and February, it can get that high. November and December, it goes from about 350, maybe about 800, 850. But January and February are the coldest months. February is the coldest month of the year down here.
Okay.
I mean, it's ridiculous. So that January, February jump out the highest.
Yeah.
So we're going from 350 to about 8 to like 14. That's ridiculous.
Is that because you have to heat the whole home? I mean, you know, you do have a rather substantial estate. Is that because you have to heat the whole thing to get the comfort, or just?
Well, yeah. Well, the ceilings are kind of high. You know, they
It's
24 feet high,
kind of high. Okay.
You know what my sister did? She put in those units. My brother-in-law actually, it's cheaper because he does a lot of the work, but she has one of those units where each room has its own, that thermostat, that thing, that you could have a heater on in one room and in the other room it's off. So every room has a different, what do you call it?
Different heater?
Yeah, well, it's the same heater, but each unit, like you could turn the heater on in the living room. You know how you turn your unit on and all the heaters come on? Where in her house, each one has a control. Like you could turn the one on in the heater in the living room and the other rooms are off. So whatever room you in, you could have that on and the other one's off.
I need to look into that, man.
I'll find out the name of it.
We got one big. We got two. We got two industrial size heaters, man. We got a 6 burner furnace upstairs and one downstairs. The same with the AC when it's hot. We got a 5-ton for downstairs and 5-ton for upstairs.
No, see that one he got, even the AC. You could be in one room and it controls that room and the other ones could be off. It's I forget the name of it.
Yes.
But it's fairly new system. It ain't been around a long time, but it works. You know, my sister and them, they love it.
Man, like I said, I'm about to buy people some snuggies and a
Well, you
blanket,
see what I
and I'm
got?
taking donations. That's what I said. I'm gonna issue them out and take some donations because they live in rent free. Hell, they can chip in. They live in rent free.
What you call them? Your,
I got down there 4 Jonathans over here. They're rent free.
No, I don't. And I'm not usually cold. I'm usually hot, but I'm used to it. The heater, it comes on, it cools warms everything up, then it turns off. So they are called
Good in you?
zones, Bernard. These are multi-zone units. Yeah,
Sure.
that's it. Man, that thing works great.
Brandon, you gonna do a commercial on TikTok for Snuggies, man.
Sure.
Get your commissions.
Yeah, this thing, man, I love this thing. Shit. Yeah. Throw that on, watch TV. I go down. You know, in the basement, it's always cold. I go down in my man cave. It's cold down there. I wear this down there.
Well, I used to have a man cave, man. We got this thing on the roof. It's like an octagon. It's all glass house. I'll go up there and hide because everybody too lazy to climb all them stairs and go up in the attic. So once you get in the attic, you go on top of the attic. It's actually on top of the roof, but you can look out all the little windows and that's my. I turn my cell phone off and go up there and hide.
Go up there and hide.
I go up there and hide. Like, leave me alone. I mean, if you go in the bathroom, somebody gonna knock on the door. You know, wife, somebody come in. You know, like, can I take a bath or shit in peace? So I go up there and just be like, leave me alone. They're too lazy to go up the stairs.
Jeff Carter said, "How big is your house?"
Over 6,000 square feet.
Yeah, that's huge.
I mean, it's built in the 1800s. It's old.
Yeah, that's it. Zone.
I'm about to go get me some of that thick Biz Queen and put over all the windows.
Biz Queen.
Hey, but I mean, you guys.
Yeah, that thick ass plastic.
Plastic.
Put over all the windows and everything.
You guys' utilities shouldn't be too bad in Mississippi.
Shit.
Oh, it is.
Electric's like $500 a month, but you know they do the average, and it actually probably be about 3-something. But you got people that leave TVs and stereos on and computers.
Yeah.
It don't make no sense.
What about you guys? You have gas, like too, or just electricity? No gas.
Yeah, we got gas furnace and like everything else electrical.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I don't know. I'm just so used to just me and my wife. I don't have no.
Man, that's a beautiful thing, man. To be empty nest is a beautiful thing.
Yeah.
One day.
Well,
I envy you, brother.
My granddaughter, she has a room, but we always
that ain't the same, back. Bro. There's no comparison.
But she don't never come back. And then if she do come back, she got cats, dogs, lizards, and then I don't know where they going. They ain't coming here. Only dog live here. I've been looking for a dog. My dog got to have a job. He gonna get up and go to work just like me. Ain't no dog gonna be sitting at no dog.
You gonna give him a job, bro?
He better have one live here. He ain't gonna be waiting on me to feed him, looking around, help. Nah, man, I'm not into that.
He said my dog gonna have to have a job. I heard that.
A job, shit. That just like, just sitting around doing nothing. I got to go walk him. Nope. I don't want it. No pets. My granddaughter got lizards, cats, all kinds of shit. And I said, come on, man. Can't bring that here.
He said, I'm not Ace Ventura. I'm not the pet detective. We ain't going all that over here.
No, we're not doing all that. Cats all over the place. I don't mind. I like dogs and cats and animals at your house. Just like I like kids at your house. Keep them over there.
Yeah, King Bernard only want the little babies at the house.
I don't mind babies. They visiting. They can't stay.
They can't stay.
No.
Uncle Bernie. Uncle Bernie.
No. They kill me. Then my wife is like that too. She like babies, but no, she ain't with all that babysitting. You made them, you take care of them.
Okay. So my kids, you guys become parents, man. I'm a grandparent at my will, not your beck and call.
Yeah,
Don't depend on me for child care. I mean, I'm gonna help out, but it's when I want to. I'm not on demand.
Right, exactly.
I did my job with you. It's your job to pick up the torch and do to yours. You know what you need to do.
Yeah, help you out. You make them decisions. But you know what? I really don't. Maybe because I don't be out as much. But you remember when we were young, you would see a lot of teenage girls pregnant. I don't see that anymore. I don't know if they got smarter or I just don't see a lot of teenage girls.
You will see it again because a lot of places they can't get the abortion no more, and Planned Parenthood is not funded no more. So you will see that rise again.
My mother always say that. Now my mother is 92, and she tell you, she say, you guys have no clue what's going through a 14-year-old girl's mind. She said they're way more mature than boys. We always blame stuff on the boys. She said them little girls is a mess.
Facts. Facts.
Tell you that.
They plant the seed, and we be like, okay.
Yeah. We always fussing at them boys, but them girls is woo. I'm gonna tell you that in a minute. Yeah. Shoot. I mean, we was young, me and my wife, we didn't even know that you had to feed the baby at night. The baby would cry at night. We thought you feed the baby and then just go to sleep and wake up in the morning. Baby used to cry at night. Then for about a week or two. And then we found out the baby got to be fed at night. And that's how young we were. Yeah. Crazy.
Man, so what you got? You off the rest of the day, bro? What you got going on today?
I'm finna go check on my truck now. I got an air leak somewhere. Some stuff you can work around, but if you got an air leak in the truck, you get pulled over. The police, they'll put you out of service. Or when I go to the port and they put a container on and I hit the brakes, it goes all the way down. So when it's time for me to go, my truck don't want to go until the air builds up. So, you can't have that. Air is very important. Everything works off air on an 18-wheeler. So I got a leak somewhere and they looking for it. For the last 2 days, I've been letting them look when I got back from work. Today, I just got fed up with it. I said, I'm going to give you guys all day, man. Just find it. Find it. I've changed the brakes, brake chamber. I changed all kind of stuff. To the tune of $1,500. And it's still not fixed. So we'll see what happens today. I'm going to let them have all day to do it. Figure it out. So truck's not making money, but it's costing you money.
That's everything, bro.
Yeah, that's how life is.
You gotta look at it like this, man. If you ain't got no bills, you ain't got shit. You have to pay somebody for something, man.
Yeah, right.
We can't escape it. We gotta pay somebody for something.
Yeah. Well, it feel good if you can pay it. If it was the problem is when you can't pay it. That's when the trouble come in. I just tell my brother that all the time. My little brother, I said, man, I don't understand. If a person makes $10,000 a week and he has $9,500 in bills, you make $1,000 a week and you have no bills. You got more money than him, and you always broke. I always say you got no bills, dude, but you always broke. I don't get it. I don't understand it, man. It's all about managing. It's crazy. He thinks that a person that makes more money just have more money. No, they may have more.
Well, a lot of people have that mentality. They say, "Well, you got a wife, y'all." I said, "But that's somebody else's debt. That just because you got two incomes don't mean you don't have two debts."
Right. So, yeah, I don't get it. Okay. And then at the end of the day, you spending a whole lot of time counting my money. That's why you ain't got none, because you be counting your own. Trying to get some.
Stop counting my coins.
Yeah, stop counting. That's crazy. That's crazy. Yeah, that's true. But I don't understand it. I don't know. I always tell my little brother, man, I don't know what you're gonna do, boy. If something happened to my mama, boy. You 40-something years old. And still at home with my mama. Crazy.
You know, I was what was I, 36? I had to move back with my mom, and I moved back for like about a year. And the reason why, because I was trying to hold on to my house while I was going through my divorce, and I needed to help the kids, because when I was working probation, you got 6 months AM, 6 months PMs. You know, your shift constantly changes. But my mom made it uncomfortable as fuck for me. And I thought that was the worst shit in the world. Like, my old bedroom was right across the room from the guest room I was in. I'm like, well, I can't stay in my old room and let the kids stay in the guest room. She said, y'all came as a family, you're gonna leave as a family, you're gonna stay as a family. I said, but Mom, there's an extra room over there. I'm sleeping with 2 boys in the bed. She said, who boys are they? I said, they mine. She said, well, then you take care of them. I said, I am. She said, well, you the one trying to hold on to a house that you might not be able to afford. I understand you looking at the investment down the line, but right now, your issue become my issue. I said, how you figure?
Yeah, right.
I said, the boys stay up here all the time. She said, that's them. That ain't you. They were always welcome.
Yeah.
So we had our clothes in storage bins. There's a whole freaking room next door with a closet empty. There's dressers empty. We're living in storage bins. And then I go, Mom, when my cousin came and went to school here, he stayed in my room. He had closets, he had dressers, he had a desk. What's going on? She said, I don't want you comfortable. I'm like, why? She said, because your ass won't get your shit together and get the fuck out.
Yeah, that's true.
And I thought that was the most fucked up shit a parent could do. But I appreciate her, because I still own a house in 2 states. If I sell it, I got the money to help me out. It shouldn't get too bad. Yeah. I got off my ass and got back on track. And I appreciate her for being that what I call an ass but tough love, because it made me a stronger, better person today.
Yeah.
Back then, she was a mean son of a biscuit eater.
Yeah.
But I appreciate her for that.
That's
you know,
like,
and as much as we try not to be like our parents, genetically, we're gonna be like them. And the things that made us successful and got us right, we're gonna do with our kids. And the older I get, a lot of my aunties and family members say, you sound just like your dad. And I said, well, I learned 2 things. Genetics and Father Time ain't never lost a battle. No matter how far you try to veer or do different, genetics and Father Time has never lost a battle. They've been delayed. They went in extra innings, but they ain't never lost a battle.
See, me and my wife, we kind of got into it. My son, he was cheating on his wife, and she put him out, you know. And he wanted to come home. And I was like, yeah, okay. My wife was like, he ain't gonna get awarded for cheating on his wife. He ain't coming here. I said, and now I look back at it. I say, you know, because they back together, but my daughter-in-law is sweet as pie, man. You know what I mean? So now that I look at it, she did the right thing. You know what I mean? He had no business doing that, and so it was a little rough on him for about 30 days.
It was a lot rough on him. You can't come home. You can't go home. You can't go to Pop's house. You play the streets, now you got to live in the streets. It's a lot rough.
Right. Right. And then, I mean, his best friend had just moved into a house, and he had a condo. So the best friend told him, you know, they had like 60 days left in the condo before, you know, he was going on the market. He was fixing whatever he was doing to the house, to the condo, and up there on Richmond Hilltop. So he went and stayed there. And throughout them 60 days, the girl end up leaving him, the girlfriend. So I said, I told him, he learned his lesson.
It's always interesting when there's someone else in the mix. But then when that other person get in the mix, see, I be telling people, you don't meet people, you meet their representative.
Yeah.
And when their representative go, a lot of time the interest is gone too.
Yeah.
There's very few times you actually meet people. You always meet their representative.
Yeah, that's right.
Now the key is how good of a rep the representative is for that person. I know they keep the buffoonery going, you know. That's just real talk. I told my wife she had a great representative. But we dated in college, and then we ended up getting back together like 25 years later, and then we got married. So it went like our representative was new or mine. You know, we known each other from, I guess, my freshman year in college, her senior in high school, to I guess we for 2 years, and then we had a 24-year separation. And it was funny when we got back together because I hit her up on Facebook. She was in Atlanta, and she didn't even respond to me for like a year. And I threw in the towel. I just said, fuck it. She called me out of the blue one day. You know what this is? And I was late for work. So, you know, I'm serious about my money. I'm like, no. And then she goes,
No, I don't.
This me. I'm like, okay. I'm at this point, I'm like, I don't try to reach you for a year. You ain't never reached back. What the fuck what you want?
Oh,
and
Lord.
so she goes, well, I just seen all your messages on Facebook. I said, you just saw my message for a whole year? You just what you want? She said, no, I mean, I'm only on Facebook because I got family in California still. I'm in Georgia, and I want them to see pictures of the kids. And she did put a lot of pictures of kids up there. And, you know, I don't communicate with a lot of people because, you know, my job, my hours. She said, you know, I got a day job doing this, and then I also teach English as a second language to people in the evenings. And then I come home, my time is for my daughters. I don't socialize, go out a lot of money, do all that. So I'm like, okay, now I got a better understanding. So I'm like, this your number? She said, yeah. I'm like, okay. So I didn't call her that night. She called me the next morning on my way to work. So I'm like, 2 days in a row, what's really going on? She said, no, really, I just went through a lot of your messages. I mean, I did not. So I think I gave her a call like the next day. I didn't call her that day either. The next day I gave her a call. And we just kept calling. And here we go. By the end of the year, we got together and we got married on her birthday. I'm like, why you want to get married on your birthday? She says it's a special day. I said, well, my birthday is special. We ain't getting married on my birthday. But we ended up getting married on her birthday. And that was a slight issue because her birthday and my mom's birthday is on the same day.
Well, you both are blessed.
Yeah.
Just know that. I want to say, our brother Alvin is asking, did you get his friend request?
Yes, I did. I mean, let me say this. We, Alvin, you are inspirational to me, bro. No disrespect. No disrespect. Alvin's an older gentleman. I don't know his age, but my dad say technology and user-friendly is a brick. He think user-friendly is a brick. Alvin used AI, all kind of software. He's musically talented. He does his thing. I don't like all your music, Alvin, but I like a lot of it. And I like the fact you do stuff yourself. You don't hire nobody to do it, and you're creative with what you do. So I love your drive. I love your energy. I love the creativity. I'm not gonna lie to you, I like all the songs because I don't, but I do like the majority of them. I do. And that's just inspiration to me, bro, to stop the things that I can't do and learn how to do them. So I don't want to be a jack of all trades, a master of all trades, but I do want to be familiar with more things and get on the edge and just try it. You know, you don't fail until you don't try. So I really admire you about that, Alvin. You're very technically savvy at an older age. You're adventurous and the creativity. Some of the songs that you sing, bro, I'm sitting up here like, I wouldn't dare do that, but you do it with your flair and it works for you. And like I said, I like a lot of them, bro. So I really look up to you, bro, with that. Real talk.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm almost ready. Yeah, he technically for his age, he do stuff that most guys they ain't gonna
for any age, bro. You got teenagers can't do. I mean,
Yeah.
he puts the AI dancers in. He everything synced up. He got himself cloned on different machines. He told us that he's not even beating drums, but it looked like he actually is. I mean, the guy's a beast. He's a force to reckon with. And his songs are getting. I mean, some of his older songs I didn't really care for. I like more of his newer stuff because he's gotten better with it, and his creativity. So he's doing his thing, So he's evolving with it as well.
Yep.
Thanks, B. Bush. But you know what, Snitchy?
Yes.
In life, growing up in Oakland, you grew up, especially if you're a boy, you grew up tough. The surroundings, the different neighborhoods, just the land. It makes you tough. It gives you tough skin, and through all the tough skin and everything, my biggest, what's up, Big Shaw? My biggest thing was like being a bad dad, because my dad was a great dad, but he wasn't there a lot. He worked with Gambling Huff a lot. He worked with Jack the Rapper. He worked for the Black Programmers Coalition. He worked for the government. One of the first black postmasters in Mississippi. He did a lot. My dad traveled a lot. They did a lot. When I was only kid and young, I had a lot of toys. A lot of toys. Lionel Train. I still got my Lionel Train set upstairs in the attic right now. It's probably worth some money. I should try to look at the value of it. But yeah, seriously, still got my Lionel Train set. I had a lot of toys. I was the first kid in the block to have a moped, had a go-kart, but I would trade half of it just to have my parents around. And I was grateful for the toys. Don't get it wrong, but I really had my parents around.
Right.
And my fear of I know how to make money. That was never an issue. But my fear was making a good dad and constantly making a good impression on my kids.
Right.
And that's something that I feared. And then when I got divorced from their mom, and then I became the custodial parent, it's like, shit get real. Try raising two boys in the Bay Area by yourself, or anywhere by yourself as a male. It's challenging. And then you see what a lot of single moms go through. So on Father's Day, I would wish mothers happy Father's Day, and the same for the men on Mother's Day, because there's a lot of single dads out there playing both roles. I learned that no matter how good of a dad or strong of a father you are, boys need women in their life and women need men in their life. I was grateful my mom stepped up and provided that for them.
Yeah, I agree.
There's definitely a balance. You need both.
Yes.
Men and women, because you can tell when a boy was raised by all girls or a woman, and you can tell. I don't know about this. You very seldom see. Yeah, I guess you see guys that was raised by. Not many guys were just raised by men. It just don't happen all often.
But that's funny, Bernie. My generation, I can name at least 10 guys that raise their kids without the woman. One of them is Cat Williams.
Oh, yeah.
Cat Williams with me in the Bay Area. His baby mama left him with his newborn. I think it was like 2 or 3 months old. And that man not only raised his kids, he raised some of his nephews and stuff as his own and adopted some kids.
Yeah, but that's still unconventional because he stays on the road. Somebody else raising them kids. He got somebody working for him.
Well, I'm gonna be honest, Bernie. A lot of them kids was homeschooled on the road with him.
Oh, okay.
To be honest, it wasn't like he didn't have it like he got it now back then, bro.
Right. Yeah,
I know him personally. I ain't gonna put all the business up, but we Cat and I was like this. We got along well. When he was doing the Bay soap opera in the Bay, he was living over in San Angelo in apartments. People thought it was bigger than life. And then when he moved to LA, he reached out to me. He wanted me to be his manager. And I told him, I said, Cat, I'm going to be honest with you. I love you like a brother from another mother. I can't be your manager. He said, why? I said, because you want me to take your career and the way you feed your child in my hand. And I'm not sure I can do that. But what I will do, since I'm probably one of the most business persons if you need me to help work your deals out, I'll help you with that. But I can't do that full time because I have a full-time job trying to do the same, and I don't have all those connections. And he told me, bro, I love you and appreciate you for being honest with me.
Right.
He said because most cats ride the wave, and then he got the Friday deal and a bunch of other stuff, and you know the rest is history. But I knew Cat was gonna make it, man. His drive is
the drive. Yeah, that
Yeah.
you know what though, the dude got a good heart. That you know, karma is real. A lot of people don't believe that, but karma is real, and he's a good dude. I don't even know him, but I, you know, just his energy. You know, the dude is stuff that I read.
I mean, Cat is crazy. Now, it was funny as hell. I can show you a picture of me and Cat and my dad backstage, and Cat come in, and you know we talk just like we talk on the show, and he always start bagging on me, and then I get the best of him, and he'll scream like a little beer, and some brothers bigger than me will walk in the room. He said, I'm just testing. That's my bitch alerts. If I got to kick a bitch out, he like makes you like shut the fuck up. He doing too much. You know, Cat's cool, man. That's my boy. But you know, like I said, him, you know, there's a lot of fathers, you know, Ford, my god brother Wayne. It's a lot of us. Damn, it's a lot of in my circle. There were men that stepped up when we needed to and raised our kids as good men. You know, it's you're in the circle that did that. And my kids were younger than a lot of them, and that showed me that, you know, if you can't make it work together, you can make it work on your own. You just got to put one foot in front of the other and keep your priorities in line. You know, you can't put a woman over your kids. You never should put a man over your kids. Not saying you should not have a man or a woman if you have kids, but don't value them more than your kids, because your kids are your responsibility.
Yes.
There's two things we get confused with. There's something called constant, and there's something called variable. Wherever I like or love is a variable, because they can fall out of love and like tomorrow. But my kids is constant. If I tell my son every day, I love you, but I don't like your punk ass. But I'm gonna always love you because you my seed, you got my blood in your veins. I'm gonna always be your daddy.
Yes.
This might not always be my spouse or my other person.
Right.
Constant, variable.
Yeah, that's wisdom right there.
Facts of life.
Well, I think I see our brother. He's in his place where his mud bench is. He's about to put his shoes on. King Bernard, would you do us the honors as you depart to go see about your truck? And
vehicle? All right. I'm going down there. I'm going to Chocolate Peace job. Fill out the application over there. Get me a seat. Every time I see her, she sitting down, chilling. I need one of them jobs. Look, drinking coffee, kicking it. Look at that. That's why Trump laying y'all ass off now. You know
oh, wow.
Trump said,
Lord, don't get me started.
Don't get you started.
No, don't get me started. All those hardworking people keep everything going, and he comes sweeping in there talking about what's unnecessary. Why he being unnecessary? I know they're gonna get me when Social Credit come out. I know I'm getting clapped up.
That man want to lay the people off while
Hey, well, you guys have a wonderful day.
All right.
See y'all tomorrow.
Love you.
All right, see
Love y'all. See you tomorrow. Bless you, sister.